What's going on, everybody? This is Miss Florida Hot Picks here. How are you guys doing this Friday evening? I thought I'd spend a little time with you before we start our magnificent weekend. Y'all bear with me. I'm just getting things set up. I thought I'd come on just a couple minutes earlier. Not that it's a whole lot earlier, but I just want to see how everybody was doing. How are you guys doing with your pick three games? Are you liking the pick three series? We're going through every state in the US and we're looking at key digit numbers, those special numbers that help us find really hot numbers. So I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I will be starting back up with the remaining list of states probably after Monday. Because as you guys know, I got to have some time off, reset myself, and then I got to get ready for our membership prediction list. I run those so I can get those out to the members. So it's going to be pretty busy, but I hope you guys are doing good. And I hope that you guys are blessed and just enjoying life. I hope you are. I really do. It's been an up and down week for me. Y'all just keep me and my family in prayer. But overall, I won't complain. So how are you guys doing? Let me know in the comments as you guys are coming in. Say hey, don't be shy. And we'll see what we can get done tonight. I'm not sure how long I'll be out tonight for sure because I have to rest up. I had a couple of blows this week and I'm just trying to heal. And we'll probably talk about that a little later. I don't want to start off the live stream with anything, but I want to keep it positive, and we do have some positive things to talk about. So you guys, as you come in and say hello, don't be shy. Let's start our live stream out. And for my members, we are public. So we're going to keep things as simple as we can. So don't mention anything too personal if you don't want the whole world to know other than our membership, because we are out in the public, okay? Black Pearl, hello, my Hot Picks family. I hope everyone is well. I hope you are too, Black Pearl. What's going on with you? Miss you guys. So much going on. I hope you guys are paying attention to our results. Our list, our pick three prediction list, guys, are really hot. Even though I have some people, including some of the new members, acting up already, but that's okay. That's part to be expected. We'll probably get into that in a little while as well. But other than that, I hope everybody is doing well in the pick three community. And we'll talk about a few things, maybe touch on a few states if we have a few questions, and go from there. Black Pearl, I got that hit 326 straight in Georgia. I got a few times. Ooh, congratulations, Black Pearl. Look at that. I love that. Good for you. Maria, what's going on, Maria? Hi, Miss Flo and Black Pearl. How are you guys doing? Oh my goodness. Dog Bride. Hey, Miss Florida, let's go and get Florida rundown up. I got my pen and pad. I like 810-491 Florida tonight. We'll see. We're going to take the members first. We'll see what happens if I can get to Florida. If anybody in the membership would like to see Florida, let me know in the comments. Let me get my computer going here. Been a busy day. You guys in the membership, make sure you check out that I put out 2 shorts, and it's just for the members. You guys in Illinois, anybody in Illinois on this live stream and you're in the membership, please go back and pay attention to the short. We put out a pick 3 key digit, a quick video with some possible numbers for you to look out for the next few days. So if you guys are in the membership and you're in the Illinois state, make sure you check that video out. Also for Florida, my members in Florida, check out that short I put out today, this afternoon. We're talking about a different rundown, but the keys are so hot. I've shown this before, but I thought I'd do an update and see how things are really heating up on that particular rundown. So you guys in the membership for Florida and Illinois, I have 2 new shorts out. Make sure you check that out. And let me see here. Black Pearl, hi, Maria, awesome. Girl Dad cooking up deliciousness. Hit that like button if you haven't. Thank you so much, Girl Dad. I appreciate you for that. Y'all go ahead and hit that like. As soon as you get on, give your girl some support. We're going to talk about a few states. Not sure how long we're going to be out tonight, but we'll give it our best, right? I so appreciate you guys. And thank you to my members for showing up. Thank you guys to the public for showing up and spending some time with me. Black Pearl, thank you, Maria. Maria Scartozzi, absolutely, Miss Florida. I'm always interested in any updates for Florida. Oh, they are. And you're going to like this. You guys in the membership, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Even though I only teach on a 123 and a 317 rundown. I tell you guys, feel free to look at other rundowns because they could be popping, numbers could be popping faster. But see if you can integrate some of the things that we learn on the channel because they may help you decide how to choose your numbers, okay? Maria, I saw that, Miss Florida, very interesting. Yes, very, very interesting. So I've been doing a couple of days research on that and hits after hits, which is amazing. Darby, guess what, Florida, Miss Florida, I can guess what rundown it is because I tried it this week. Be honest. Was it the 308 rundown? Nope. Nope, it wasn't, but I appreciate it. But even though that's for the members, I still wouldn't give that out. So, but it wasn't 308. But I'm glad you found something. Thank you for sharing that with the rest of those. Um, let's talk about your predictions. You guys, when you're playing, make sure that you have given yourself time to practice on paper first, you know? Some people that don't have a strategy, like, some people have good rundowns that they're using, good strategies. If they work, use them. If it's your first time and you're just practicing with things, always practice on paper. That way you're not losing any money. A lot of people don't understand that. That's what I love about pick three. I like scratch off and think they're cute, but here's the problem. Once you get a dud, you got a dud. But one thing I like about pick three is you're able to go back, backtrack, look at different rundowns, different strategies, and go from there. And I absolutely love that. Let me see. Maria, very cool, Miss Florida. Can't wait. Maria, dog, you're wrong. Sure is. Matthew says, good evening, Matthew. And Maria says, good evening, Matthew, as well. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone. Thank you guys for chilling out with me. We're one of the hottest pick three channels, and we're going to be talking about some pick three strategies, some rundowns, possible prediction numbers. I am taking requests from the members right now. So if you guys and the members want to look at something, definitely let me know. I want to make sure I get you guys done first, because y'all the members. Lucas, hello, my name is Elba. What's going on? Maria, hello, Elba. Stephen Hunt, hi, miss. How are you doing, ma'am? I'm doing good, Stephen, and yourself? All right, so I'm going to get my grid straightened up here. And I hope you guys have been paying attention to Florida. You guys been noticing just with our state, we're getting a lot of mirrors. You ever heard the saying, doubles bring mirrors, mirrors bring doubles? Sometimes mirrors bring mirrors and doubles bring the doubles. So make sure you're paying attention to your state patterns. I noticed a whole lot of that been going on. So you guys make sure you're paying attention to rundowns. Black Pearl, can we take a look at Georgia? Yes. My member wants Georgia. We're going to do Georgia. Okay, so we're going to take that from the member. I'm going to go ahead and start prepping our grids. Let me get my 3-day. Now, Georgia, you guys got 3 draws per day. Woo, we in for it, y'all. But that's okay. Let's get it going. We start dating everything. I've been so busy today. I didn't even prep our Excels today. I've got a lot going on. I'll talk about it a little later. If I even decide to talk about it at all in the public, I might just do that for our members on Tuesday. You know how it goes, guys. But I hope you guys are having an amazing week so far. I hope you guys are winning your games or getting close to it. All right, so let me start putting in. This is Cash 3 Georgia. Cash 3 Georgia in the house. Ooh, let me see here. 9, 5 equals 14. Start dating this stuff. So we can get moving tonight. Okay. Let me see him clear these grids. And I want to see what's going on with Georgia. How many of you guys are in Georgia besides Black Pearl? What's going on, Georgians? The Peaches. You know I was about to get rid of y'all because y'all was getting on my case. North Carolina too, but man, North Carolina is my best friend. They are constantly on our prediction list. I'm so happy for that. Oh my goodness, I'm happy. That makes a sister happy. Let me here go to. And make sure you guys are keeping up with your day-to-day workouts. If you're doing Pick 3 Lottery, at this point in time, make sure that you're keeping a day-to-day. You don't know how many times people tell me they don't see hits. Just let's say going straight across, because a lot of people were told that it doesn't happen that way. If y'all been catching up with the Pick 3 key digit videos, we're going 5 states at a time until we're getting done. We're doing everything in order. Make sure you check out your state's videos. I have that out in public for everyone, so there's no excuse for us to start, taking advantage of these hot key numbers. Those key numbers are hot because they tell you where to start looking for hits. You know how many people ask me that question every day? And I said, there's got to be a perfect solution for it, and it is. They are. Trust me when I tell you. All right, so let me go ahead into Georgia. And I'll get back to the chat in a second. I just want to put in our information here. Let me see here. Want to put in some stuff. And shout out to my moderators. Thank you for moderating. I so appreciate you guys putting the riffraff out, because we're not dealing with that here. And make sure you guys that are not in the membership already, come and join us. We are heating up back there. We are heating up. Make sure you guys do that, especially because y'all be like, well, I wonder what she got next. What's she gonna be doing next? You'll know when you get back there. Let me see. September 2nd, we'll go back there. I see they had a 987 for Georgia. What did they have after? 445. They also had a 583. Let me see here. 346. 343. And 737. Let me see what else Georgia had. 209. 180. Just trying to make sure I have these numbers corrected. 326 came today. That's right, Black Pearl did say she got the 326. Congratulations to you, Black Pearl. Anybody in Georgia got that? I see you guys also got a 126. You guys had the mirror of that number yesterday, 617. Ooh, so they're giving you guys some repeat mirrors. That's awesome. That is awesome. How many of you guys got that? That's amazing. Let me make sure I got these numbers in here correct for you guys. And then I want to start reading these grids. And I'm going to get back to the chat so you know I'm not ignoring anybody. All right, awesome. So let me go ahead and I'm going to use this. And I need the 1, 2, 3. I want to compare to see what's hot. Okay, so make sure you guys do that. Try not to use too many grids at one time if you're not used to reading your charts the way you like to find patterns, because you're going to see numbers all over the place, and then you're going to be like, well, where do I start looking, right? And in order to do that, you got to have a basis of what is possible. So that's what we do. We like to look at strategies, study them, and go from there. Let me see here. Let me see. I've missed a few things, but let me see here. Teresa Jones says, hello from Tennessee. What's going on, Teresa? Maria says, hello, Teresa. Stephen Hunt, I'm doing excellent. Starting new job soon. Huge step up. Congratulations on your new job. That is amazing. I'm excited for you. Maria, don't forget to smash that like. You guys, make sure you double click. If you don't want to come out the live stream, double click your screen right now, because I'm about to start showing out some workouts for your Pick 3 lottery games. And I want you guys to pay attention to simply key digit numbers. It goes deeper than this. Trust me, your study and backtracking is so key. So even when I'm showing you, if you think it's that simple and very easy, trust me, you'll be surprised how many people still pass up these numbers because they're in front of us, but then we have to apply the knowledge. So make sure you guys stay on and hit that like. I so appreciate that. Black Pearl says, I forgot to put that 126 back in play for evening and it fell. I was rushing and missed it. I got you. I figured you were on top of that. That's amazing. Congratulations, Black Pearl. Had it straight too. Woo, honey. But you got your other hit. Congratulations. Let me see. Maria, oh darn, get it tomorrow, Black Pearl. That's right. Maria says, oh no. Black Pearl, I know, right, Maria? And Dr. Jonathan, good evening, beautiful. Good evening, doctor. How are you doing? Okay, so I'm going to start looking at Georgia, okay? Anybody else in Georgia, let me know. Do you have a particular rundown that you like to use? I'm only, as training, going to use a 317 or a 123. So I'm going to start figuring out what's been going on. Ooh, I see the 162 right there. Okay. I want to show you guys that. And I'm going to show you the key numbers that will help you locate those hits as well. And again, I can't guarantee anything that I'm showing you, but I do want you to understand that it is possible. This stuff is possible, guys. You just have to apply yourself. You really do. So let me go ahead and put some of these grids up here. Okay. Just reading the charts. Okay. I thought I saw, no, that was a 445. Never mind. I was getting myself excited, y'all. Just trying to read these grids and see if I can see some key numbers for y'all to pay attention to. With Georgia, just like Tennessee, if you guys have more than 2 draws, try not to go back to more than 2 days for your possible patterns, because you guys have a lot going on with the 3 draws per day. And I think DC, Tennessee, Georgia, and Texas has 4. So you guys really have to be careful. Very much so. Let me make sure I'm reading this. Ricky, Miss Florida, I backtracked the cash 3 on paper that came last night. I think I saw a post about that. Congratulations. That was awesome. Those key digits are nothing to play with, right? Maria, congrats, Ricky. Yes, congratulations. Even you guys working on paper, that is amazing. You know how many people won't even backtrack? They'll say, well, I don't see stuff here. Stuff is here for these pick 3 games, but we just gotta pay attention. That's all. Blood Pro says, congratulations, Ricky. Yes, congratulations to you guys. Make sure y'all hit them likes. I so appreciate that. We're talking about Cash 3 lottery. Okay, so if you guys are into Cash 3 lottery games, definitely stay tuned. We're looking at Cash 3 Georgia, and I want to get ready to show you guys a couple of things to look for. Okay, I see that one, but where are some of the other hits? I'm looking. I see that. I'm looking. 326. Let me see if I can find that one. And make sure you're paying attention. When I tell you these numbers, they're on the grids. They may not be in exact order, but they're here. Let me try the 123 real quick. 326. Just looking. Okay, 617. I'm a looking. I like the 123. They are mirroring like crazy with you guys, but that's okay. Some people that love to mirror, they probably love that. 180, no. 209. So we're just looking here. I'm looking at Georgia. Perfect. I see it. 209. Yeah, your keys. I noticed they may come like, ooh, It may take 2 days for some of this. Some of this stuff should come a little quicker, but I get it. They're not going to make it perfectly easier, but I get it. But I was looking for this 126. That came right away. 617. 209 180. Okay, so if I was looking again, 22. Oh yeah, they're marrying, but that's okay. Let me see. Let me go back to the 317. I'll get back to the chat. I just want to look at one more thing. Oh yeah, that was hot, but that didn't. 326. Oh, that came. The 5/5s. Okay, so maybe. Maybe the 05s. I'm gonna put that in there. Okay, I'm gonna get ready to flip my camera over. I want you guys, anybody in Cash that plays Cash Street, Georgia, I want you to pay attention to a few of the hits that have came. We're gonna show you some key digit numbers, things that you want to pay close attention to. Let me get back to the chat really quick before we go to that. Let me see here. Oh, I missed quite a few things. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Alva Richardson, good evening. Good evening to you. Call Ryan, please. PA pick 3 number for Saturday. We'll see. I'm doing the members first. If I want to make sure I get their stuff out the way. If we have time, we'll go to PA. Let me see here. Tammy Graham said hi. Maria, hi, Alva. Shauna says hello. What's going on, Miss Shauna? Maria says hello, Tammy. Maria says hi, Shauna. Young artist, hello from Minnesota. What's going on with you, Minnesota? Maria, hello. Alva Richardson says hey, Maria. Young artist says hi. Hi. Tammy Graham from North Carolina. What's going on, NC? Alva Richardson, y'all make sure y'all get them likes up as you guys come in. Double click your screen. Okay, hit that like for me. I so appreciate that, and I appreciate the support, y'all. Welcome to Miss Florida Hot Picks channel. We're talking about pick 3 lottery games, and we're going to start talking about Cash Street, Georgia. Okay, I'm taking members requests first, and then after that, if we still have a little bit of time, I'll see if I can do some of the other states. Okay, that's how we got to work that tonight. Alva Richardson, what is Indiana looking like? Okay, so we got Georgia, Indiana. I'll see what I can do there. And Miss Deborah Watson, hello, Miss Florida, and everyone Florida in the house. Hoping my number hit tonight. I hope so too, my love. I hope so too. Mrs. H, hello, everyone. How you doing? All these members, thank y'all so much for coming out. You know we're in the public, so y'all be patient, and we're gonna start talking about, you know, our pick 3 stuff, you know. Courtney Nicole, hello everyone. How you doing, Miss Courtney? Maria, hello, Miss Deborah. Fingers crossed. I know. When she said Florida, I said, ooh. Carl Ryan, pick 3 number for Saturday. Well, here's the deal. We'll see about that. We'll see what's hot. We'll see. Young artist, let me fix your smoke detector, love. Really? That's what we're doing? All right. Well, let me let you go since you want to be smart. It's nothing fixed, but okay. I'm going to let you go on that one. Miss Shauna, North Carolina, please. Courtney, we are in the public. Courtney Nicole, hey, Maria and Deborah. And I don't know what this is. I'm going to let them go. I'm into older women, not here. No, I'm not doing timeout. I'm letting them go. Okay. We're doing pick 3, guys. So anyone that's not with the pick 3, I'm just cutting everybody out the show. Okay. Courtney Nicole is going to be fun. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Luciano said hi. Hello, Luciano. Shauna says hello, Maria and Unique. Congrats, winners. Maria, hi, Luciano and Unique. So let me turn it over to Georgia, and then we're going to hit up Indiana. Okay. So I will be taking requests right now from the members. So make sure you guys let me know what you need. I'm not going to guess, but let me know. And then if we have any time left over, we'll do some of the other states, okay? Okay. All right. So let's talk about Cash 3, Georgia. Y'all get those likes up for me. I so appreciate you guys. If there's anybody in Georgia, okay, who got the 126 hit today, let me know in the comments or in the chat. September 5th today, this was your evening game. 126 hit. Guess where that was? If you guys went back the day before, this is why you have to keep a daily log of what's going on. Don't just rely on the last draw, okay, or the previous draw. Sometimes some hits are really cool, and they're coming straight across the grid. Maybe not in the order that we want, but the numbers are there. And there's a secret that's really not a secret, but they're key numbers. Look at this 5 we have here in red. Whenever you guys see pairs like 5 0 0 5, maybe even twos, 2 2, 2 7, 7 7, whenever you see them together, some states, if you guys been paying attention to our series, our videos on key digits, they're coming straight across. Look at that. You can't make it up. That's when people start talking about, oh, you're just making that up, Miss Florida. No, this is Georgia. I don't live there. But the 126, this was 617. The mirror to 617 was 162. So there was a possibility that the 617 could have came out because it was right over those key digits was right over that number. But I always tell people to think about the mirrors. This is where people miss it, because they think repeats are only just the natural number, but sometimes they come in the mirrored form, and it hit you guys. So I'm telling you guys, make sure you start looking at your keys, okay? So we're going to probably do our predictions from 126. There's something else I wanted to share with you if you're using the 317. You guys had a 180 on September 4th. That came straight across the grid from September 3rd. If you guys are using your 317, if you go to the 346 that happened that midday, notice the keys are in false triple form. Look at that. The 108 fell right in here. So whenever you guys see false triples that are running straight, okay, make sure that you're paying attention. Some numbers could be so hot off this grid coming across. Normally, I like to see them like right on top or the bottom, but some grids won't do that. Some states won't pull that off. But it just showing you 2 easy hits that came straight across the grid. Pay attention to your key digits. Make sure you guys hit that like. I so appreciate that, especially if you're enjoying this information. And I hope it helps you pick out numbers in your state. Right now, I'm looking at Georgia. I'm going to put in our as predictions. I like that 740. I like that 364. I like that 295 and that 819. As a bonus, because they may run keys, I also like 502 and 057. I'm going to put them in the chat right now. And then we're going to get to Indiana. Okay? That's what we're going to do. Okay? Oh, yeah. We getting it. It could be that simple. That took me years to learn that. It's taking me a couple minutes to explain it, right? So you guys make sure you do that. Let me get into YouTube. And I'm going to give you guys those numbers. And then we're going to get straight to Indiana. Okay. So let me give you guys those numbers. When we're in the membership, those that are not, and you guys really like what we do, you love the channel, you love the information, and you love, just learning and doing, simple things, things that we teach. Make sure you guys join the membership. A lot of you on here would love me to do a workout for you, and I love doing that. It takes time. It takes time. And when we have our members, I have to make sure they get their stuff done first. Just, because they take care of the channel. So that's one of the perks. Make sure you guys become a member, so when we're doing our lives, that you're able to get your state done, talk about possible predictions, because we do that over in the membership when we're not in public, and we go for hours. I mean, sometimes we're up till 4 o'clock in the morning. We get it in. We have a good time too. So make sure you guys consider joining, especially if you see that we're giving value here. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and I want to put those numbers in for Georgia. Okay. Put those in, and I want to get straight to Indiana. Okay. So let me do that here. And we're going to put that in. Georgia numbers. I'm going to say them, but I'm also going to put them in here. And I put this in here in the chat. You will not believe how many people say that I'm a false predictor, meaning I can't predict numbers. And I will never tell people that this is 100%, but I tell people, hey, you know, I think I've been doing this long enough. Sometimes stuff is spot on, and sometimes I'm human like everybody else. Excuse me, I'm not a computer, but I do try. So, for entertainment purposes only, this is what I like for Cash 3 Georgia, and I'm going to put them in the chat. I like 740. Let me make sure I put Georgia. I forgot to do that. Okay. So, Georgia numbers, y'all get those likes up. I so appreciate you guys. I like 740. I like 057. I like 364. And feel free to use other types of rundowns. If you're seeing key numbers, I like 295. I like 502 and 819. Okay? And that is for entertainment purpose only. Okay? Entertainment only. So good luck, Georgia. I hope that helps. Stay on top of your rundowns. Okay? Let me get ready to get to Indiana, and I need to get to my 2 draw. And I need Indiana. Okay. So I'm getting that. Let me get these dates corrected on here. If I'm able to get them corrected, right? Okay, let me put that in pick 3 Indiana. And like I said, having a day-to-day, it helps. Because a lot of people make the mistake of thinking the only time they're going to get numbers is from the previous draw. That can work. But for the long term of your games, make sure you give yourself options to start keeping your state's history. And that way you can see what's going on, you know? Slash 5 equals 14. And slash 4 equals 13. And slash 3 equals 12. Slash 2 equals 11. 9 slash 1 equals 10. Uh-oh, we may not be finishing. Hold on, this computer's acting up. All right, come on now. I hope it's not the internet, but I don't know. Hold on, guys. All right, guys, we're back. I'm sorry about that. Just trying to. I hope you guys are tracking. Oh man, tracking is key. Anyone tells you that you don't need to track your state, you're gonna miss a lot of stuff, and you don't need to. And then that way you guys can figure out, you're going to find more patterns, more strategies. Your instinct is going to kick in. You're going to start seeing things. You're going to be like, oh, that's all I had to do. That's all you had to do. Kid you not. I can't believe we're in September already. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. But we are. All right, so let me go ahead and put these numbers in for Indiana. Going back to the first. We had 508. Okay, 671. Oh, 671 was in Georgia as well this week. Okay. 807. 998. 237. I like 811. Okay, that happened this week. Yesterday you guys had 842. I actually have that on my cat daddy list for the weekend. So anybody wanting to know some hot numbers, make sure you guys check out that cat daddy list. I don't guarantee anything. They're not my most expanded list. But if you're just looking for a few possible numbers, those could be possible. All right, let me make sure I have these numbers in here. Right, I'm going to get back to the chat. All right. Okay. 237881. We got 842037 183. All right. Let me copy that. I want to make sure we have all of that together. All right, so let me get back to this, and then we're going to look at Indiana. Okay, so let me get back to the chat. Did somebody just call Florida Ratchet? I think I know who that was. Oh my goodness. I'm just going back because I know I missed a couple things. Miss Shauna says, hello, Maria. Unique one. Congrats to the winners. Yes, congrats. Maria, hi, Luciano. Unique. Courtney Nicole, hey, Unique, and Luciano. And Courtney says, request for Florida, Wretched Florida. Okay, we'll do them next, member. Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness. She's like, look, let me get it. Mrs. H Daily Log is a must for me. Thank you so much for saying that. Tracking is key. You cannot track really well unless you have a daily log of your workouts. It has to happen. If you want to be a good player, you have to have it. Sarah Macher, hello. Black Pearl, thank you so much. You're so welcome. And Maria says, hello, Sarah. Again, we do have those Georgia numbers up, so make sure you guys look at those. Miss Kelly says, hello, everyone. What's going on, Miss Kelly? Maria says, hi, Kelly. Miss Shauna, can you help me tonight to Mommy, North Carolina? No problem, member. We will be looking at North Carolina tonight. K Kill Young. How about Mississippi? We'll see. I'm not sure if we'll have time. I'm not going to be out here too long, but we'll see what we can do. If not, you guys want some hot numbers, make sure you check out those cat daddy numbers. I don't guarantee them. I don't guarantee any of the numbers, but you know, when the list is hot, it's hot. So just pay attention. You may have to mirror some for your state, so we'll see. Courtney Nicole, hello. Hey, Kelly and Shauna. Latrice Jennings, how about Ohio? Ooh, we'll see. Not sure, but we'll see. Let me see here. Courtney Nicole, hey, Black Pearl and Mrs. H. D Listo to the husband. What's going on? Hey, Miss White, how you doing, Mr. Florida? Y'all make sure y'all shout out to Mr. Florida. What's going on with your bunny? Kelly, hey, Maria, how are you doing? Kelly says, hey, Courtney. Black Pearl says, hi, Courtney. Maria, tired, Kelly, but doing well. I'm all in your business. I'm sorry, Kelly. Gotcha, Kelly. How is everyone's week? Pretty good. Yeah, has some ups and downs, but we doing all right. Courtney Nicole, my week was long. I'm already over the kids being back to school. Their break was not long enough. Oh, gosh. Miss Judy says, hello, everyone. Miss Judy, thank you so much for the blessing today. I think Miss Judy had a really nice, I'll let her tell it because I don't want to blow it, but thank you for the blessing. Maria, hi, Judy. Maria, how are you? Congrats on that hit. And Joey Cancel, hi, Miss Flora. How about New York? Thank you. We'll see. I'm going to put them on the list. I have a few, but we're going to get the members first, okay? So we're going to see what we can do if we have the time for it. Miss Judy, hello Maria, I am good. I hit VA straight today. There we go. I wanted her to say, I didn't want to just blurt her business out, but congratulations on your hit, Miss Judy, and thank you so much for the blessing today. Thank you. Miss Shauna, I already wrote them down. I gotcha. Maria, woohoo. Kelly says, hello, Mr. Florida. Yeah, y'all shout out to Mr. Florida. Maria, Mr. Florida, hello. Judy and Terry Will says, hello. How you doing, Terry? Maria, hello, Terry. Courtney, congratulations. Yes. And Kelly, congrats, Miss Judy. Miss Judy did that. I'm so proud of her. Miss Deborah, hello, Mr. Florida. Have you played the Cash Pop? I could tell you probably no, but I know he's... He's probably gonna have to sit with us in the membership when we're talking about our cash poppers. Y'all are something. I didn't think I would even be interested in cash pop. You guys are starting to prove me wrong, because you know how I feel. I'm like, I was not trying to even think about the cash pop. But he asked me the other night because I was telling him about some of the winners in our group that are the cash popping crew. And he's like, but how they do that? I said, we got to talk to them. They're going to have to put a Zoom. They're going to have to put us on some game. So, yeah. And Miss Judy says, thank you, Kelly. Yes, congratulations, Miss Judy. I'm so proud of you guys. When you guys are getting your hits, even if it's on paper, I get so excited because now you're doing the thing. Black Pearl, congratulations, and hello, Mr. Florida. Thank you so much. I hope he can hear you guys. I think he just came in from work. I think I can hear him in the other room. Miss Judy, the number came 8 across, straight across the 1, 2, 3, 2 days. Look at that. You see what I'm saying? Miss Durban, Miss Florida, the cash pop keeps us in the game. You've been popping me. Every time you get popped, you pop me. Miss Judy, then I told my son to play. Oh, I know he's happy. I know he's happy. Maria, I'm going to have to start that cash pop. You and my husband both, because he's like, hold on. The cash, and I call you, he knows y'all the cash pop crew. I said, we gotta check them out. So I'm looking at Indiana, and then next we'll do Florida and North Carolina for sure. I don't know how long I'm going to be on tonight. But I'm going to do my best. You know, when life is lifing, it lifes, and you just go with the flow, right? So I'm just going to backtrack Indiana. I want to see first if there's any hits going across and if there's some key digit numbers there. So I'm just taking a look, guys. So 183, where did that come from? Did you notice Florida is pulling so many mirrors? I hope you guys in Florida took a look at the short. There are some possible numbers to look out for. Make sure you guys check that out. I did a quick workout using a different rundown. And someone had mentioned, oh, was it the 308? Nope. No, it wasn't the 308. But good. If you guys find anything on the 308, I'm not sure who that belongs to because we got a lot of content creators claiming rundowns now. Let me be quiet. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be nice right now. All right, come on, Indiana. Look what we got. 183. Okay. I'm looking. I'm just looking. I have 842 on my cat daddy list for this weekend, and I think Miss Francine Kelly, I believe she has it on the list too. 842. That's a hot number. 1. I'm looking. I may have to look at the 1, 2, 3 again. Oh, 2, 3, 7. Okay. Okay. Let me look at the 1, 2, 3 for y'all. And I'm trying to test myself where I don't have to go back too many days. The holding numbers, you know, the way I'm looking at the numbers, I just don't like holding them, having to hold them that long. I mean, I don't want to miss stuff, but at the same time, the holding is, I don't have all the patience in the world. That's the truth. Okay, I see where we got 037. Perfect. Right under the keys. Okay, so I'll show you guys that in Indiana. Anybody got that 037 yesterday? Let me know in the comments. Indiana also had a 671 that was in Georgia. Okay, that could be something traveling, guys. 671, and it's mirror 621. Y'all may want to pay attention to that. Okay, if you've seen that in your rundowns, maybe something to pay attention to. I'm a looking. I mean, they got him. I'm just trying to see what else they got. 293842. Ooh, okay. 998 807 671. Okay. So far, I just see one right now. 583. Trying to get stuff that doesn't have a whole lot of mirror, but it's okay because we're out here in the public. I'm just trying to keep it real simple for everybody. I'm not trying to make it hard. When we're back there, you know, we have a lot more time to deal with stuff, and we will. 842. Okay, 811. No, okay, 237 maybe. 998. No, okay, 807. I see why you. I was just like, I need you to look at Indiana. I see why. 807. No, it's okay. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm not going to make it harder than it has to be. Is there another split anywhere? Because that might help me. 619. Mm-hmm. 62. 249. I don't like that. I just. Okay, how are they getting their doubles and mirrors? That's helpful. I may have to use an entirely different grid, but I'll wait for that when we get into the membership. Okay. Anybody got that 037 in Indiana? I'm going to show you how, and I'm going to show you some things that you may want to continue to look out for. I see they do like the keys of 2 and 7, so I'm going to point your direction there and give you some hot possible numbers to look out for. So I'm going to do that now. Thank you for your patience. I see stuff. It's just, you know, you got to be on it. All right, so let me show you this particular example and give you some possible hot numbers that you may want to look out for. So hold on. All right. So here we are. We're going through Pick 3, Indiana. Y'all make sure y'all get those likes up. Support your girl. I so appreciate that. And if you guys are playing your Pick 3 lottery games, stay tuned because what I'm sharing with you guys and what I've been pushing out in the videos with key numbers, please don't sleep on this stuff. Pay attention. All right, you guys in Indiana had a hit of 037. That was September 4th. 037 hit the evening. Anybody got it? Let me know in the comments so I can congratulate you. But I'm going to show you where that was. If you go back 2 days ago, you see a 370. If you look at the hit 998 and you're using a 123 rundown, that was September 2nd. So if you guys got to go back to your charts, make sure you check it out. Okay. 370 came straight across. Why did it do that? Let me get this out of here. Yeah, just hide that. Why would that come across? Well, if you guys have been keeping up, we're looking at key numbers, key digit numbers. Okay. So Indiana, make sure that you're paying attention. That 370, it took 2 days. I gotcha. But the keys of 2 and 7, those were your trigger numbers. Those are what's going to get you to say, hey, there's something special going around the grids. Pay attention to me, okay? This also happens with the numbers 0 and 5. Sometimes these pairs are split like you see here. And for some states, they're put together. They're like left-sided or right-sided, kind of like this 2-7 right here. Some states work better that way. So I've been putting out a series of videos on, we're trying to go through all the states in the U.S. So make sure as you see those videos in your state, you check them out. So if I'm making a prediction just based off of this particular pattern with the split 2 7s, and I noticed that sometimes it could take a couple of days, I would look back. So what am I liking for Indiana? I like 350 or 0, excuse me, 619, 855, and 144. Or excuse me, 114. If they decide to play the keys, I like 732. That could be a repeat. Okay, so that's what I have for Indiana. I'm going to put them into the chat, and good luck. Make sure you guys get that like. You like this? This is nice and simple. Yes, let's keep our workout simple. And y'all hit that like. I appreciate it. Let me go put those in, and we're going to get to Florida. Nice old Florida. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Pay attention to your keys. Yeah. People thought I was playing until they're seeing the videos and they're starting to backtrack. And I get so excited when I hear people say, oh my gosh, Miss Flora, you were right. I'm like, it's not me right. It's just what the numbers are showing us. That's all. But, you know, it feels good to be right. You know, I ain't saying that. Make sure y'all hit them likes. Hit them likes. Double tap your screen. Or if you need to come out, go in, whatever you got to, hit them likes. I appreciate y'all. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put the numbers in for Indiana. All right, so Indiana numbers that I like that 237 as a possible repeat. I like 619. I'm putting them in the chat for you guys. 855, 114. Okay, and I think that's it. No, there's something I'm missing. And 350. There we go. For entertainment only. Okay. So make sure you guys write your numbers down. Hold that. The reason why I make sure I put it in the chat so people can't say, you didn't really guess those numbers live. Oh, yeah? Okay. All right. So we did Indiana. Florida's next. Florida's next. Florida's next. I'm going to go back. Let me see. I may have to pull up my grid. I will pull up the Florida grid. I'll pull it up because it's easier for me to do. Okay. I'll just use my grid for that because it's already ready because I'm always ready. So we'll do that in just a second. After we'll do North Carolina. We'll see how long I can stay out because I'm hurting y'all. I'll tell y'all shortly. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead on into the chat for a second. And I'm going to show you guys Florida. Okay. Oh, let me see here. I read that. Miss Gloria. Oh, Gloria Boys. Hi, Miss Flora. Thanks for the key digits that you did for Maryland. We appreciate the time you took. Thanks again, Gloria Maryland. Thank you so much, Miss Gloria. I hope that helps. And remember, you're a member, so you need more workouts or anything for me to look at, just leave me a comment below. You know how y'all, you know how we do. That's how we do. But yeah, I was happy to do it. I know I pushed that out for the public, for everyone, because everyone always asks me, what are the key digits for each state? And you're going to see there's a mixture. There's not a one solid answer. And hopefully when you see the videos for all the key digit states, that you'll get what I'm saying. Maria, I'm going to have to start that cash pop. I read that. Maria, quick reminder, we are in the public tonight. Yes, we are. Thank you for reminding us. Ava, I need to figure out the cash pop for Indiana. Ooh, yeah, that's something we'll probably hopefully talk about. If you guys want more cash pop videos in the membership, make sure you leave a comment and I'll have to do separate research on that. Okay. Miss Judy, did you post a video on the rundown you did? Was it for Florida? I did post a short for Florida for the members. So yeah, make sure you check that out. It was using an entirely different rundown than the 123 or the 317. And someone said in the comments just now a little while ago, 308, but it's not that. It's not that. So when you get a chance to look at that short, let me know. Okay, I want to see how you're feeling about that. I also did one for Illinois, and hot. So make sure you guys in the members should check that out. And everyone in the public, I have a series coming out with all the key digits. We're going through all the states, and I'm doing like 5 states at a time on each video. So we're already on 4 parts. Make sure you guys go back and look at those, okay? Miss Judy says, thank you, Maria. I will, Maria. No problem. Courtney Nicole, yes, it's for Florida. I got you. Yes, the video. Family Harris says, hello, hello. Mendados, professional service, hello, hello. What's going on, partner? Hope you're feeling good. Maria says, hello, Mendados. Maria, we are about to do Florida. Yes, we are. Courtney, hey, Mendados. Mendados professional service. Hi, Maria. How is everyone? Doing well. Doing well. Maria says, very well, thanks. Miss Kelly says, if we have time, can you go over Tennessee? Yes, ma'am. I'm going to put Tennessee down. Got to get the members first. I know there were some others that are looking for Ohio, Mississippi, PA, New York. If anyone in the membership is part of one of those states and they want to see one of those from Ohio, Mississippi, Pennsylvania, or New York, let me know in the comments, okay? Let me see here. Miss Kelly, I did that one. And Brenda says hello. Family Harris says hello. Miss you all. We miss you. Mendados, nice. Yes. Tammy Graham, thank you for your time. No, thank you guys. Thank you so much for spending time with me on this Friday night. Mendados, yes. Cash Pop. Marissa, yes for Cash Pop, Miss Florida. Yeah, when you guys want a Cash Pop video, just let me know, not here, but in the comments, and I'll put together some more Cash Pop videos if you guys want that in the membership. Being that we have a Cash Pop crew now, I think that's important. No one's been saying anything, and I don't want to just start pushing out stuff and nobody is like receptive to it, because I'm as you know, we're busy. We're busy like never before. So y'all make sure y'all let me know so I can fit it in for you. Sarah Robinson, Miss Ford, can you help with Pick 4 South Carolina? Bless you. Miss Sarah, I don't do Pick 4 at this time. However, I do have a Pick 4 playlist of all of the old videos that I've done. So many people are asking me to get back into Pick 4. Well, I got to put in the time. I'm thinking about if I do that, it'll be another membership tier, but it won't be just for the public. And some people were like, I didn't want to do all that. You know, we'll see. We'll see. Miss Kelly says, hello, Mandados. Mandados says, hello. Okay, are you guys ready for Florida? Are you ready for Florida? I want you guys to pay attention to quite a few things. There is a special video for Florida in the shorts for a entirely different rundown. I'm not going to say that because that's our stuff and it's for the members only. And no, it ain't 308. And Mendel says, I will support you with Pick 4. I got you. Sarah, make sure to check the Pick 4 playlist. Yes, I try to share I'm going to try one more time to share the Pick 4 playlist with folks. When we're on the live streams, I don't know why it doesn't allow me to check off to save the playlist. I don't know why it doesn't let me do that, but let me see here. Hold on. All right, let me go here and let me go back to my channel. I'm going to see if I can get that pick for playlist. And I make sure I did that because I know when I stopped doing pick four, people were going to ask. And I want to make sure I can help in any way. But my focus is just to be a strong pick three play. That's where I started with. I know some folks, but it's more money in pick four. True. But it's also a headache because some of you pick four players are, not all, but some of y'all, okay, see, like I'm here, but it's only letting me, see, it's not letting me share the whole thing. Let me see if I can go one more place. I know that that's saved. It's not letting me share the entire video, entire playlist. Yeah, it's not letting me share. It's probably because it's the live stream. They probably want us to be careful with sharing links, and I have to think about that too. So maybe that's why. Oh well, I tried. Oh, and I kicked myself out of my live stream. Okay, hold on. And then let me go ahead and get us into Florida. Okay. And I'm telling y'all, check out that short that I did today. I'm telling you. Let me go ahead. All right. All right, we're doing Florida. Anybody interested in pick three Florida lottery? Listen up, okay? I'm just going to use the 1, 2, 3 rundown for this for right now. And I want you guys to pay attention to this. Well, no, I can go back. I can do both, but I don't want to. No, I'm just going to do the 1, 2, 3. We're out in public. Okay. All right, so let's just really quickly go through Florida and some possible, numbers you may want to pay attention to. But look at the new short, in the membership. Okay. All right, so we're here in Florida, okay? For my Floridians. Now, this 943 is hot. I love that. We did get that today on our Pick 3 membership prediction list. So anyone that got that 943, we had it exact on top of that. And that was actually a couple numbers that I was telling people to look out for from last week finally came. Finally came, Florida. Finally. Anyways, let me go take it back to a few things, okay? Notice here, a lot of the numbers that are playing have mirrors. Did you guys notice that? 163, the 16 are mirrors. 472, 058, 943. That could be telling us that they're pulling mirrors from mirrors. Sometimes states like to go mirrors to doubles, or double might pull mirrors, or double could be double or mirror for mirror, okay? So let's go back. We had this 163, and it came straight across the grids, and they were using key digits. Let me know if anyone in Florida got this 163 this week. If you go back on the second, watch this. This 422, pay attention because the 22 were the keys. This was so important. Look at the 163. Notice how the keys of 0 and 0, the split keys, remember I taught you that, look on top and the bottom. 163 hit exact. How many of you guys missed that in Florida? Let me know. Okay, I was looking for doubles. I stuck with my doubles list, so I know I didn't have that on my list. But my goodness, it was right there. Right there. 163, and it came out exact. But hold on, we had another hit. Just using key numbers, okay? Look at the 048. Anybody got this week on September 2nd from the same grid? The 2 sevens were the keys. 804 came 048. When I'm showing people this, they're like, oh, that's what you mean. Look for your key numbers. Sometimes the numbers are sitting on top or the bottom. And in some states, they are the keys themselves. Okay? This brings me to some other things. Now, those twos and twos are split. If we were looking at this last particular grid, I know some people want to use the last draw. Okay? So we're going to just do that. I see the keys are split. I'm going to go ahead and split them right now. 2 and 2 and 7 and 7. Okay? All right. Oh, I forgot to show you. We got a 058. This 058, I forgot. On September 4th, let me show you where that was. 1, 2, 3 days. Look at this. The 7-2, the keys brought 805. And it came out what? 058. So the 1, 2, 3, y'all, this week has been smoking hot. And everybody passes up on the basic stuff. Please don't. Don't overlook this stuff. So if I'm going to make a prediction, just looking at the keys of 2 and 2, this is from today's rundown. I like the 189, the 325, 684, 820. You may want to play those for a couple days. I'm not telling you to do it or not. This is for entertainment only. Okay. You guys make sure y'all get the likes up. And also I'm going to put 202 and 707 in case they decide to play the keys. Okay. So Florida, pay attention. We're getting those hits are there. Those hits are there. Y'all pay attention. I hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead, hit them likes. I appreciate y'all. All right. That's how that's done. So when I hear naysayers and people talk about, oh, your stuff doesn't work, it has nothing to do with me. You need to ask yourself, why are hits coming across your grid? And most people will say, well, I ain't checking. I'm doing this L shape and V shape. And then they'll say, but I'm still one off. Okay, so now you're going to have to be open to strategies. I can't make this stuff up. This is here. It's here. All right, so let me go ahead and put those numbers in. I want to work on North Carolina. Yep. Okay, so let me go ahead and put those numbers in for Florida. So I hope that people were paying attention. I've been using keys for a long time and people think that it's a secret. It's not. We're talking about 1.5 years of key digit numbers, maybe even more. I've been putting out videos for everybody in the public, in the membership, everywhere. But people are starting to really understand what I'm talking about. So hopefully it helps. Okay. What are numbers? And what am I liking? I'm going to make sure I put it in the chat as well. Okay, y'all make sure y'all get them likes up. I so appreciate it. Oh goodness. Why? Okay, this. I'm trying to open up the panel. Okay, come on, Florida. Okay. Florida numbers. Put them in a little bit better than that. That's why I needed to do it, and it's not, and it's going to kick me right back out. Here we go. Okay, I think it'll do it now for me. Okay, I was getting nervous. I'm like, come on, computer. And it's slow. I'm going to have to clean my computer this week. It's running slow. Florida numbers. Again, I like that 189 for Florida, 202 if they're using keys. I like that 325, 684, 707, and 820. Again, only for entertainment purposes only. Entertainment only. Okay. All right, so Florida was done. I hope you guys are paying attention. All right, so Florida's done. All right. Actually, I shouldn't have did it like that because now I can't see. Okay, Georgia, Indiana, Florida, Tennessee. Excuse me. All right, so let me get ready to get North Carolina done. And let me get back to the chat really quickly here before we put those in. And where are we? J212, good evening, Miss Florida. Hope everyone is doing well this evening. Yes, ma'am. How are you doing? Maria, hi, Jay. Please take over while Miss Florida does Florida. Oh, you're good. You're good. Don't worry. J212, hey, Maria, sure thing. Senorita Palomino, hi. How you doing? D-Listo 2, back to Mr. Florida. Hey, Pick 3 family. Yes, played Cash Pop and got the right numbers, but played it at the wrong times. True. Very true. So, yeah, I think he's going to be a Cash Popper, guys. Jonathan, or John Grantham, excuse me. Hello, everyone in Miss Hot Picks, North Carolina. You got it. What's going on with you? Mandatos, I play Cash Pop after some draws pass and my number not coming yet. I understand. I remember Sandman family was looking for the number 5 and then the number 12, and they're playing like they're playing. So they do that sometimes. Maria, hello, D-Liz and Han, welcome. J212, ouch. How many times have I done that? You and me both, sister. You and me both. Maria, oh my God, my typing is atrocious. You're good. Mandatos came 752. Oh, 752 came for Florida? Okay. I know I didn't play 752. I played doubles. But if they did, let me know, because that was nice, Miss Four. You had it on the daily prediction list. Say what? Oh, you know what? I have to look at that. If it was on the daily, I trust it. It looks familiar. So what was my guess for 202? Well, hold up. That key of 202 and 707, that could be high. The double versions of those numbers. Excuse me. But if they came, congratulations for we got another hit. Oh. Ow. Nice. Nice. Let me get put in North Carolina. Let me get ready to do that. Let me see here. North Carolina. And we got that hit for North Carolina today. We had it box. 019 came in box. I'm so happy. I get so excited about our hits, you know, because it's a lot of work that goes into it, a lot of labor of love. And when these hits start coming and people are hitting, it feels good. It feels really good. I just don't know what's going on with this computer, but okay. I'm just going to have to clean it. I do so much. Me and my daughter, we're sharing a computer, and that's probably why, because it's too much data on here. Let me get back so I can do North Carolina. So let me fix that. Let me fix this for North Carolina. So, clear this screen here. So thank you guys for letting me know the updates for our numbers. That is so helpful. You know, because a lot of people think, I had a lot of people ask me, well, you know, how good are your numbers? So I started putting them up on the shorts because I wanted people to see our results, you know, whether they were good, bad, or indifferent. Put them up there. You know, one thing people do say, if they don't, even if they're not part of our membership, they say, Miss Florida, you are spot on and you're consistent. And that's all I care about. That's just being consistent. All right, so let me start putting in the grids for North Carolina. All right, starting from the first. 504, 559, 108, and 332, 087, 401, 365, 150, and 019. So just tracking North Carolina, and I do this for a reason. I don't like just giving out just anything because every state has their own something, and I like to backtrack and share with you guys how to do that. I think it's a disservice to just give people numbers and not at least tell them where to get them and how you came up with that. I used to have people all the time. I would give prediction numbers, but I would never tell them how, and that'd be the next question. Before, where you get them numbers from? I'm like, dang. And it's not that I had a problem telling people, but I'm like, why don't I just do that from the beginning? Why don't I just teach it like that? For some people, they like it. Some people, they don't. I don't care because I teach. That's what I do. Because I want you guys to be able to learn and progress on your own. You don't have to depend on anybody but yourself and the tools you have here. Because at the end of the day, as much as I love to show people, you have to be able to predict from this stuff. Am I right? Right. All right, so I put those in. I'm going to let that marinate for a second. Let me get back to the chat, make sure we're good. Let me see here. Evans, hello everyone. Kelly, that's crazy. 527 came out Tennessee today. So we have 2 hits from the prediction list, Florida and Tennessee. Nice. Maria, yep. Oh, no way. Wow. Kelly, yes, Maria. J212, hello, Evans. Hi, Maria. Maria says, hi, Evans. And Kelly says, hello, Evans. J212, hey, Kelly, 3rd time's the charm. That's what I'm talking about. Scott Mesherman says, hi at Miss Florida Hot Picks and everyone else. How you doing, Scott? What's going on with you? I hope you're doing well. Oh, my gosh. What a nice surprise. Maria says, hi, Scott. Scott says, hi at Maria. J212, hey, Scott, what's going on with you? And Scott says, hi at J212. So I'm looking at, and I need to put in the right state. I didn't. This is North Carolina. Let me put in the right state here. So I'm going to be looking at North Carolina. And go from there. Okay, so let me see what's going on with NC. Anybody in North Carolina? Stay tuned. We've already done Georgia. We've done Indiana. We've done Florida. So we're in North Carolina now. And I'm just trying to see if I see any hits that are right in our faces that maybe we might have missed. Because it happens like that. It happens. Let me see here. 019. I know we got the 019 on our list. I want to see where it was on your rundowns. I see the 150. It was a key. Those key of 5s and 0s have been hot, so that's kind of cool. 900. What about 401? Anything? Okay. 7 332 108. Anything? Okay. 559 509. It's just a mirror. Let me go to the 317. I'm interested when I do the series, continue that next week, because we've pushed out 4 videos with the state. So make sure you guys check out your state. Let me see here. Kelly says laugh out loud, right? Jay Kelly says, hey Scott, J212 365 hit midday in South Carolina and Tennessee. Thanks for Francine Kelly. I always want to call her Kelly first, but Francie Kelly had those spot on. So I'm so proud of that. Princess, what are you looking for? We're looking at pick 3 North Carolina, trying to find some hot numbers and little workout numbers for them. Scott says, hi, Kelly George. Shout out from Nairobi, Kenya. What's going on, Kenya? Out there, James, watching in San Antonio, Texas, and always a pleasure. Thank you, James. So glad to have you. I love Texas. Kelly sure did. Jay's 365 Tennessee morning, and J2 says, hey, George from Nairobi. Yes. So we're here looking at North Carolina. I get hit up with that state almost daily. Someone has a question about North Carolina. I kid you not. I'm like, well, what are they doing to y'all? But I get it. I get it. So I'm just looking at their grids. I want to see if we could just see some things coming straight across. We want to keep it really simple for everybody. I see 401. That's nice. 401. 087. I'm looking 332. 559. I'm looking, guys. 242. 497. Why did that 401 hit? That's what I want to know. Or is it a future number? Let me have to look at that. Okay. I'm not liking it as much as I liked it last week, but it's okay. I'm still looking North Carolina. Anybody got that 150 from North Carolina? Let me know, because that was actually a key pair. And I'm just trying to see what else they have come out. 5. I see a 108. I see 653 right here. Let me see here. That was a mirror to 108. Okay, how did those happen? I see where they got a couple hits. I'm just trying to determine what are the keys or important numbers under or over them to help select some hot numbers. Also, let me also look slanted as well, because they're huge on that. 960. Oh, I see the connection. I see it now. Okay. I gotcha. I didn't get it before. Okay. Let me see if I see anything else off of those slants. Just looking, guys. Appreciate your patience while we're going through this live. Some states, they just hit there right there. In some states, you got to do some investigating. I think I see what they're doing. I don't like it, but I see it. Where's the 019? You got it two ways. Oh, right there, I see that. Coming right off of that. Okay, let me extend this. I think I have something. I think I have something. If I can get to it. 718 584 960 5. It happened again. See if I can extend this out. Make sure you guys are paying attention to your keys of 2s and 7s. I know they're strong in North Carolina. Your slanted numbers or false triples are hot as well, but they've been like that. Let me see here. Okay, I didn't do that right. Okay, so I'm gonna put those here and keep it simple. I don't want to make it hard. All right, I'm about to turn the camera around and show you guys what's been going on and why you want to pay attention to your slanted triples if possible. I wonder if they're doing anything with your 5s, but I don't see anything. I just don't see any other 2s or 7s, but I see them, but I just don't know. I can just find something else. 532 918. Okay, I'm gonna get ready to come back to them in just a second. I see something, but let me get back to the chat so you don't think I'm ignoring everybody. Kelly sure did 36510 in the morning, and I did read that. Okay, so just want to make sure we're caught up there. All right, so North Carolina, I'm looking at a couple of things. I definitely want you guys to pay attention to your 2s and 7s. Those key numbers are so important. I'm looking to see some follow-up stuff. 409. I'm just looking. It was in a 408 or 004. 27. Okay. See, let me see if I saw something with the and the 5 zeros on the left side. I'm going to show you two things because I want you to be prepared for both. Okay. All right. I'm going to go show you guys a couple things. And Tammy, how many days do we need to go back for North Carolina? Just to find and track your patterns, at least 5 to 7 days. It doesn't mean that you have to play numbers from 5 to 7 days. It just depends. So I'm going to get ready to show you guys some things in North Carolina so you can see what you possibly want to look for. Okay. Brenda, where are you from? Florida. From Florida. Okay, so North Carolina, here we come. All right. So everyone in North Carolina, thank you guys so much for your patience. So I want to take you to two different rundowns and two things. And the reason I'm doing this way is because there are patterns that may be working simultaneously. No, they're not maybe. They are working simultaneously. It just means we have to figure out, you know, depending on what you're seeing is what you want to possibly look at. I'm going to show you a very simple one right here. Okay. You guys had the hit of 150 the night before for September 4th in North Carolina. Now, using the 123, there's a 501 that was laying straight across the grid. Straight across the grid. And the reason for that is because they're keys. And I notice a lot of states, I've seen this, when the keys are running, your 5 zeros or your 2s and 7s, sometimes they could be doubles, mirrors, they're just running. And you got to kind of run with it. So 501 and 006 could have been really hot. Alternative numbers would be the numbers that are running on top or the bottom. Okay. That brings me to some possibilities. You guys may want to look out for this 255 and this 750, possibly. Okay. Just make sure you're paying close attention. I'm looking at those 5s and 0s here. Something you might want to do, including that 655 that just happened. There's another way to look at your grids as well. Okay. When you're looking for other ways when things may not be seen on the first one, I want you to pay attention to your slanted key numbers. You guys had a 019 that hit today for midday in North Carolina. Okay. Now watch this. You guys had a 401. Now this 401 is a mirror to 019. Watch this. This is our prediction list together. I'm sharing something with y'all. So when people ask me how am I getting the predictions, this is how. Look at the 401, that was the hit, right? You notice here, there's a false triple that's going down. I'll show you from the middle here. Actually, I'll show you from this point. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in so you can see clearly these 7s and 2s. Notice how 401 is mirrored 415. When you get down here, that 415 you see, right? It also mirrors itself to a 109. It can go slanted, straight up, or across. Make sure you're paying attention to what I'm telling you guys. So when you're looking at possible numbers, I remember when one of our members was like the numbers were going straight across or straight up. Sometimes they really do that. So whenever there's like anything repeating and it's off of a key false triple like this, pay attention. That's how you guys got your 019. That's one way. Okay. Now that 401 that hit, that came straight across the grids. Okay. Make sure you're paying attention because the false 77722, those are your key numbers. It fell right on top of that slanted key. So that 401 came out exact. That's another thing letting you know that was a hot rundown. You notice it goes 415, 109. Those could be some other options. So make sure you're paying attention to your grids, okay? Your keys are 2s and 7s. I like them for the 317. The 123 could be better for the 5s and 0s, okay? And then you guys had this 653. It played 365, okay? September 4th. And matter of fact, South Carolina and Tennessee got that today, I believe. All right. Now look at this. Remember your 2s and 7s? I was saying earlier with the other states, how they're just going straight across. This could be a huge indicator. Okay. So make sure that you guys are paying close attention. Okay. Very close attention to that. So North Carolina, I was looking to see if I saw a slanted false trip of 7s and 2. I didn't for right now. That's okay. But I do see from the first example how the 501 came using the keys. These are some numbers that you guys may want to pay attention to, okay? Sometimes the numbers on top and the bottom can be hot as well, but please pay attention to your keys. They could be telling you that those are really hot. So I'm going to put those up, and hopefully you guys track that and see what's been going on, okay? All right. Okay. So I'm going to put that up for North Carolina. Let me do that right now. I hope that helps. Just trying to keep it simple, guys. Okay. And again, you know, go between your rundowns and just see. I stick to the 1, 2, 3 or 3, 1, 7. Feel free to use other rundowns just because that's what I'm sharing with, because there's so many people making claims that they created these rundowns. I told myself I wouldn't do it. I can't help it. All right, North Carolina numbers. Let me see what we got going on here. I like that 132 sitting on top of the keys. The keys itself, 255, love that. 378, I like 637, 750, and 873, which is the same number, so I don't have to repeat that. Okay, so those could be something for you to look at. I'm not telling you to play them or not, but just look out for them and just see. All right. All right, so we did do North Carolina. Tennessee is next. So I'm going to get ready to grab Tennessee's numbers and go from there. All right, get ready to look them up in just a second. Marley, I believe that's Noche. Desde Florida. Hola active los subsidio porfa. I don't know what she's saying, but hola and buenas noches. I guess it means good night. Hello, Marley. Carabao. Nice. How you doing? Tammy, thank you. You're welcome. You're so welcome. So we're going to go ahead and do Tennessee. It's about 10:30. I'm going to try to hang out for as much as I can. Let me go ahead and grab this. Not sure how much longer. So I told everybody that I had some not so good news this week. And we've been going through quite a few states, and I know I'm not going to be on probably too much longer. Just because I need to rest up and heal. So I will tell you guys, just make sure you guys pray for me, please do. On September 3rd, my mom walked in and told me that my aunt, Yabalda Santos, died. She's from Brooklyn, New York. She was married to my uncle, Sylvester, affectionately known as Uncle Pumpkin, and he passed in 2016. The last time I was in Brooklyn is when I went to his funeral. So my mom tells me September 3rd that she had a very bad asthma attack and she's gone. So I've had a very rough few days. So I've been working through it. I haven't stopped anything. I try to keep everything as normal. Even cooking dinner tonight was a chore, but I got that done. It's a blow. I don't normally like to talk about sad things at first, and I didn't want to blast it on the post because I'm still in denial. I really am. I miss her so much. I just had an aunt from my dad's side She just passed, my Aunt Adrian. So I'm hurting. I'm hurting. And I didn't want to bring this up at the very beginning, you know, because I want everybody to have a good time while we're on here. But I'm hurt. I know I'm not going to go to New York. I can't really do that. And even if I could, I don't know if I would, because I can't enjoy New York anymore. Every time I turn around, I'm getting a call that somebody's leaving me or left. And the crazy thing about my Aunt Gabella, she was married to my uncle. She took to me very, very well. She was a Dominican lady. She's from the DR. Shout out to the DR. Shout out to Bed-Stuy. And she's gone. And I'm sad. I'd be lying to you if I said I wasn't. God is still good. Even when my mom told me, and I heard from her son, my cousin, and I see the pictures, I see everybody rest in peace. It's just not real. She was here visiting with us 2 years ago. And I have video on my phone of her rocking her karaoke, and I just can't believe she's gone. I just can't. I'm hurting, and I feel for anybody that loses people that they love. You know, enjoy your time with your family. But yeah, that's what's going on. So if I'm a little short tonight, or if I'm just that's probably why. I don't mean to be mean to anybody, but I'm hurting right now. And I know I still have to work, and I still, life still has to go on. That's what people don't understand. No matter how you're feeling, you still got to keep the show going. It doesn't stop. I wanted to crawl under a rock when I found out she passed, because she, you know, she was still kind of young, you know. Just came back from her cruise, and my cousin said, you know, she just had a bad asthma attack, and you know, they couldn't save her. I'm like, she was turning colors and everything. I said, my God. Just like that. So I'm hurting right now, but I know it's okay. You know, it's not my first rodeo. But I'm a little sad. So y'all just keep me in prayer. That's why I wanted to make sure I got all the members done as I can. And I just want to resume some sense of normalcy. That's why I've been working, keeping busy, even with my kids. I'm just trying to keep us busy. I don't want us to be sad all day, because once you get there, it's hard to get out. And I've been there, because when my father died many years ago, I was in a very dark place. And I'm like, dang. You know, and it sucks. It really sucks. You know, I don't like feeling like that. I don't want to feel lost. I feel lost right now. My girl, she's gone, and I don't know, y'all. I'm just tired. I'm tired of losing. I told my husband this the other night. I'm tired of losing people, man. I'm tired of getting that call. You know? I'm tired of getting that call. Everybody in Brooklyn, I don't have a reason to go back. I don't ever want to go back to Brooklyn. Everybody's gone. My family in Staten Island, the Stanleys, you know, people just gone, man. And it hurts. It hurts, because it's like you think people are going to be here forever. No. I just didn't expect that. Now someone older that done lived their life a little bit, I'm like, you know, I hear you, honey. But this one, this is a great loss. And I know I can't get up there, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know if I would want to. I don't want to remember her like that at all. I could take a lot of things, but I'm hurt. My husband's been asking me every, like, couple hours. You doing okay? You all right? I'm like, I'm good. You know, because I'm behind the work. I'm hurting right now. But we're gonna still get this show going. That's why I said I don't know how long, and I just wanted to make sure I got the members straight, because I know sometimes I'll start doing workouts for everybody, and I do want to help people, but I want to make sure we get our members going, because they help push this channel. You know, they help. They've been helping this channel for so long, and I always got to give what's due to them, because they're good to all of us. We're the reason why we have all these videos, because of the members. So I want to make sure. A lot of people think I'm dissing the public. It's not that. It's not that. But it is what it is. But I thank you guys. Thank you so much. Um, Let me see here. To please activate subtitles. Um, I don't have it where I can, and it's not giving me an option to activate anything. Not from here. Marley says hello. Hello, Marley. Scott, Georgia, if your missing number is 428594, play at your own risk. Thank you, Scott. He said, look, these are some good pairs if you're missing something, but play at your own. Thank you. Because these people will sit up here and say, but they told me, and da. Yeah, thank you for saying that. Marie says, oh, Miss Flo. Yeah. Black Pearl, oh, wow. Miss Johnson, prayers. Thank you so much. Black Pearl, sending my prayers to you. Thank you so much. Maria, I'm so sorry, Miss Ford. Me too. Joey Cancel, my deepest condolences to you and your family. May she rest in peace. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Thank you so much. Shout out to BK. I'm from the Bronx, so yeah. I don't think I ever want to visit. I'm serious. Kelly praying. J Tuto, I'm sorry, Miss Ford. Sending you prayers and my deepest condolences to you and your family. Thank you. Deborah Watson, Miss Ford, my condolences to you and your family. You are in my prayers. Thank you. Unique One, sorry for your loss. Prayers for you and your family. Thank you so much. And Maria, completely understandable, Miss Flo. Yes, ma'am. Miss Kelly, Miss Flo, my condolences to you and your family. Thank you. Maria, Miss Flo, she's in a better place. She is, because she was heartbroken after my uncle died. And she went through quite a few things, and she just missed him. I know she did. So I hope they're resting in peace together, you know, because he was a good guy, and she was definitely a great lady. Isaac, you're so great. I'm sorry you're sad. We love you so much. Thank you so much. Sharon Howard, condolences to you and your family, praying for your strength. You're so welcome. Thank you for that. And Maria, I'm sorry, she is now an angel in heaven looking after your family. I appreciate that. Thank you. Miss Judy, sending prayers and hugs. I need them. Thank you, Miss Judy. So, yeah, that's what's been going on. I didn't want to tell anybody, like, go on the post, and I didn't want to start off the conversation like that. Y'all know I don't like to do that. Because I like to see where everybody's at. I don't want to make it a sad occasion, but Miss Florida, I'm sad. I'm hot, but I'm not angry. You know, I understand. This is part of life. And these are the parts we don't really like, but we know we got to go through. So I'm grateful for the time I had with her. I'm grateful I got to know that lady. That woman knew she can cook. I miss her burgers, her rice, with her cilantro. I miss it all. That Dominican little short woman knew she can cook, honey, and had all this hair and these thick old eyebrows. I'd be like, what you doing with yourself? But I miss her. I love her. She was so good to my family. So good. So she's definitely gonna be missed. I think I was overhearing my mom, some of my sisters may be able to go up there and to help the family, you know. So I'm grateful to hear that. But I don't. It's just a lot. It's just a lot going on. But I so appreciate your condolences, guys, and your prayers. I definitely can use them. Thank you. But yeah. So I'm looking up Tennessee right now. And I'm just seeing what they got going. I'm going back a few days for Tennessee as well. Yeah, I see that 365. Francine did that one. She did that. I'm proud of her. She made some really good predictions. So what we do in the membership is for some, not all, because some people are scared. I'll say, hey, even though I make prediction lists, I'll put out some hot numbers, and I'll say, hey, I'm looking out for these particular numbers, right? And I don't stay on my own list because I missed one of my numbers. Anyways, and so others will follow suit. They'll put their favorite numbers, and just to let people know. And guess what? Some of our members have great predictions. Francine Kelly is one of them. So I know we appreciate her for that. Let me just check. Oh, you guys had a 888 in Tennessee. That's right. And you guys got the 943. We got that today in Florida. Okay. 693-107 367 365 527 353. Ah. All right, so I'm gonna take a look at Tennessee and see what else I can do if I'm up to it. I'm drained, but I'm just trying to keep it positive. That's why I wanted to make sure I got you guys out the way. Because I had some members say, we get on there and you take all their stuff. And I have to be fair. That's why I said I'll take all the member stuff first. Because in the event, if I can't stay on too long or we're not on too long, I at least have that. And people understand that, that's what we got to do. So this will help people understand, come on, get on. Get on. Get on with us. We treat our membership like royalty. We make sure that they get their perks and they're exclusive. So make sure you do that. Let me see here. Miss Kelly says, I'm from New York, but I haven't been back for over 20 years, so I understand. Yeah. I was living in the Bronx until I was 8. We came down to Florida. And I've been up there a few times, to visit. My grandmother in Brooklyn, she passed, my Uncle Pumpkin's mom. Then my Uncle Pumpkin. Then his wife now. And then I have cousins that have passed. Shout out to, I miss my cousin Janine and Renee Stanley from Staten Island. I lost my Aunt Margaret. All in the span of like 5 years. I mean, it's a lot. So when people ask me if I want to visit New York, I cringe. I start crying because I'm like, what for, man? And I know the people living like, come on, don't be like that. But you don't understand. When you got those people that why you're coming there, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that New York ain't all that sometimes. They all right. I used to live there. I don't miss the snow. I don't miss that high rent. At all. I don't miss the double parking and all that stuff. I don't know what they're doing now, but it was so bad in the 80s. That double parking, it was bad. Don't get snowed in. I don't miss that stuff. But I miss my family. I miss them. That's why we would go up there. So now that they're not there, it's like... like my mom was looking at me. I'm like, looking the other way. I don't want to see it. I don't. Because I stepped up there. I almost had a panic attack. And I knew my grandmother and my uncle wasn't no more there. I almost lost it in 2016. I said, I don't ever want to come back. And I said that. Thank goodness she came to visit a couple years ago. Yeah. Miss Deborah, Miss Flora, you are a strong soul, but remember, you are very human. Keep her love in your heart. I most certainly do, and I will. Thank you so much. J212, yeah, Kelly, it's been 11 years for me. I haven't been back since my father died. I got you. That's tough. That's tough, too. It's not easy. People think, oh well, you should just go back because everybody else is up there. It hurts. It hurts. And I have family that's still there, and I just like, they're like, well, we miss you, and I'm like, can we meet somewhere between? I don't want to see the bridge. I don't want to see going into the subways. I don't want it. I just, it's painful. It's so painful. Even because my father, when we lived up there, he took us everywhere. Like, it's painful, you know. And sometimes you just want to keep that there. People are like, well, just go face it. Um, I'm in enough pain to put me through the ringer. J212, yeah, Kelly, I read that one. I'm sorry. Miss Shauna, you all know angels only live with us for only so long before they have to be called home to watch over us, right? Yeah, it's hard. J212, I believe that, Shauna. You have a cousin named Janine. Yes, her name was Janine Stanley. She was from Staten Island. She had a sister named Renee. I have another cousin, their sister Shawnee, and they're from Staten Island. And my cousin Janine, she passed a couple years ago. I wasn't able to go up to make that or her sister, or my cousin Renee. So yeah, Miss Shauna, Jay, you know I'm right. Yeah. Scott says, Tennessee, find your missing number 428594. Play at your worst. Thank you, Scott, for that. He's still giving us game, y'all. Make sure y'all say thank you so much to Scott for that. Miss Shauna, are you asking me? I guess she's talking about me. No, I agree with what you're saying. Just miss them. Miss Kelly, yes, Shauna, Wise Words of Grace TV said hi. And Kelly said, thank you, Scott. Yep, thank you for that, Tennessee. And that shout out for, I believe it was NC. So you guys pay attention to those missing digits. Thank you, Scott, for that. Make sure you check him out. His the cash, the lottery post. I believe his handle is Oscar Grouch 05. So make sure you check that out. My name is Janine, and I have a cousin named Renee. Oh, wow. That's your name, Miss J. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, my cousin Janine, she was one of my favorites. Yeah, wow. And she had a sister named Renee, and they're both not here anymore. Wow. Ooh. Mm-mm-mm. Miss Judy says, thank you, Scott. Yes, thank you, Scott. Thank you for that. So I'm looking up Tennessee. I haven't forgotten anybody. I just wanted to share that before we move forward in case, we get off a little early. You're like, well, what's going on? You'll know. I'm just sitting here crying my eyes out. But I've been let me tell you something. I think I've been handling it pretty well. I'm still getting things done. So I appreciate that. I so appreciate it. I'm just trying to keep busy and just thanking the Lord. I'm still thanking him. I'm hurting, but I'm thanking him. Unique One says, thanks for sharing, Scott. Yes, thank you so much for that. Miss Deborah Watts and Miss Florida, poop poop my night. I played tonight 353, hit in Tennessee, but I live in Florida. Ooh, I'm looking at that 353. Oh, that's what you played? I thought, we'll talk about that on Tuesday. You notice when I told y'all, I said, hey, y'all, we might want to start looking at doubles, right? Why Florida gave us all mirrors the last few days? You think that's by accident? Mm-mm. Now watch that number be good for a couple of days next week. That's how it works, guys. This is weird like that. Okay, so let me look at Tennessee's, and I want to see if I see anything for y'all, and go from there. And it's the same thing, 5-2. Try not to go back past 2 days for y'all stuff at all. They had 855. I'm looking for 353. Without having to do some crazy mirroring. That's the whole point. Mm. I'm looking. Tennessee. Oh, you know what? Let me try another rundown. I'm looking at 317. Let me look at that 123. Miss Kelly, wow, Miss Deborah, oh, what am I to do? Laugh out loud. Oh my, we're gonna figure it out. Y'all make sure y'all look at that short for Florida that I did. Uh-huh. I'm telling you, we're gonna start tearing stuff up. They really gonna be hot. I ain't letting that video out. I'm like, But someone did take a guess tonight. I think they said either 803 that they were rundown that they were using. It goes to show you people use other things and it works, and you gotta use what works. Mm-hmm. Okay. Gotta use what works. The only thing I miss from New York though is some of the food. Because when my uncle passed and we went up to Brooklyn, my aunt, the one that passed, did not tell me at the time that the wake and the funeral were going to be on the same day. So we're getting there. We're thinking, okay, from 3 to 6, we're going to go do the viewing, go eat, chill. We're about to get up after the viewing and service is over. And they announce, okay, the funeral will now begin. I'm like, huh? I looked at my Aunt Balda, rest in peace, Aunt Balda. I looked at her, said, you didn't tell us that? She's like, I forgot to tell you. We're doing both tonight. I said, Aunt Balda, I'm starving. We were shaking. We were in that funeral home for 6 hours for the service for my uncle and the funeral, the wake and the funeral. And I said, uh-oh. So we got out of there, right? My sister and her husband at the time. We fly out there and we're starving. Everybody's shaking. It's bad. I said, where's the nearest Kennedy's Fried Chicken? So we went to the wrong one. I should have known because the line wasn't out the door. If the line ain't kicking, don't come in. We went, we got this chicken, mac and cheese. And they actually sold pizza. It should have been a little sus for me right there. I should have said, y'all sell pizza too? But I got me a slice, I got me a Pepsi, and I went about my business. But that chicken was not hit. It was not the right Kennedy's Fried Chicken at all. And I was not very happy with them, but I ate because I was starving. Oh, I swallowed that chicken whole, honey. And when I got back to her house, I said, Aunt Balda, why? She said, I thought y'all knew. I said, no, and I'm sitting here shaking. I said, I ate this food, I'm still hungry. She said, well, which Kennedy Fried Chickens did y'all stop at? And she said, I'll never go there. I said, yeah, now you tell us. But anyways, they wound up buying some more chicken for the night for the rest of the family that came out. So we ate. We ate good, honey. But you got to know where to go in New York. I mean, every just because there's a pizza place on every corner don't mean it's right. And just because you got a Chinese place on every corner, it doesn't mean it's right. Let me see here. Miss Deborah, I've been playing 353 for 11 days. Oh, gosh. That sucks. I'm trying to learn patience too, Miss Deborah, but I don't know. That's a long time. And I know some people will say, just stay on it. If you know it's going to hit, stay on it. I know. George Mills said, hi. Geraldine Moore. Is that my mom? Oh my gosh, Mom. You guys, I think my mom is on our live stream with us. My goodness. Hi, Mom. How are you? Make sure you say hello so I know it's you. You guys, if y'all don't know, Geraldine Moore is my mom. She's my mom. And that's so sweet of her to be on the live tonight. Thank you. I appreciate that. How long you been on? You probably just flash and said, let me get on here and buzz her real quick. That's my mother there, Miss Geraldine Moore. From Brooklyn. She was raised in Brooklyn, BK. And she's a tough. That's the lady that said I don't mess with y'all. I don't play with her. I don't mess with her. Mm. So that's my mom. I make sure I put her on blast. How are you doing, Mom? I know we got a lot of stuff going on with the fam. I know. J22 says, hey, George, Geraldine. Maria, hello, Mrs. Geraldine. Deborah Watson, hi, Miss Florida Mom. J212, hi, Mama Geraldine. Miss Kelly says, hello, Miss Geraldine. Well, let me know if you want to come in the room and say hello to everybody. Alva Richards, so they can see you in the flesh, so they can see how gorgeous you are. She's almost like me, or maybe I should go out there and see her and really embarrass her. I'd be like, let me go out, let me go see how she is. Alva Richardson, she has an amazing daughter. Oh, thank you. Geraldine wants to say hi. Mom, make sure you say something else. You don't have to just say hi. And let me know if you want to come in here so you can speak to everybody. Unique one, hi, Mrs. Geraldine. Maria, my condolences, Mrs. Geraldine. Yeah, we need all the prayers we can get right now. My mom's sister-in-law is gone. Miss Judy, hello, Mrs. Geraldine. Oh, look at that. So I had 2 for 1 tonight. I have the husband on earlier and my mama. Miss Deborah, I hope you don't eat those dry cookies, honey. Miss Deborah, stop. Why would I do that? Y'all know what time it is. It's my snack time. I'm still looking up Tennessee. We're going to lighten up the load. You know I got my Lorna Dooms. I'm going to turn the camera around, and then when you're ready, I'm going to put you on. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all want to see my mommy? Oh, don't Lord. Be shy. Y'all want to see my mommy? Oh, Lord. I got you on my phone. It's okay. Hold on. I'm about to show you my mom. Then we'll get back. We can. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I guess we go in the living room. Tell her don't be nervous. I'm nervous. Don't be. Tell her don't be nervous. Don't put him too close. Hold on. Okay. Oh my gosh. Just mute it. Just mute it for a second. Okay. Uh-oh, hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Hold on. It's doing something. Uh-oh, hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Hold on. All right. So in case y'all want to meet my mother, here's my mother. Geraldine. Say hello, Geraldine. Hello, everybody. That's my mom. How you doing? Y'all say hello. Looking crazy. No. I meant to say hi to everybody. I was trying to figure this thing out. I was not ignoring anybody. I thank you very much for, you being kind to my daughter. Yes. I love that because we have enough
Enough stuff going
Yes,
on.
we do. I told them
Yeah.
about Aunt Balda.
Oh,
I
yeah.
matter of fact, I just told them because we've been on for a couple hours.
Yeah. Oh, did you get the obituary?
No,
I know.
I
It's
can't.
beautiful.
Is it?
I think we're going to try to go Wednesday or Tuesday.
You're trying to get up there? Okay.
Yeah. And we have to turn back around because Cherie has to be back to work.
All right, I'm going to show you guys something. This is my Aunt Balda. This is my Aunt Balda. She's the one that passed y'all, Santiago. So y'all keep us in prayer. Y'all keep us in prayer. Make sure they can see us a little bit. Yeah, they saying hello. We going through it, but we getting through it. So you can see a little bit of what's going on. Let me start reading some of this here. And so you can see her compliments here, I'm pretty sure. J212, I might think I have to get some Lorna Doones. I haven't had them in years, so I showed them my cookies. Miss Deborah, she don't like my Lorna Doones. It's okay. I love her. Ava Richardson, 618 for Indiana. So when we go back in there, I'll check on that, guys. That's me. Just mute for a second. That's me. I'll take that out. Mr. Scott Messerschmidt says, hi, Mrs. Geraldine. Yes. Ava says, oh my gosh, she looks so young. I told you, look at that. No, she's gorgeous.
I was in the bed laying down.
She's gorgeous.
Relaxing. Forgive how I...
she's gorgeous. My mom is beautiful.
No. Oh, no.
She's good. I'm fine.
See, grandma. Oh, Lord.
I'm fine. But,
and my mom looks good, too. Oh, my God. My mom
no, you look good. Stop.
She looks good.
Let me see. Miss Geraldine, I heard you are a special and beautiful lady. God bless you. Yes, she is.
Oh, thank you very much.
Miss Sharon says, hi, Miss Geraldine.
Hi.
Yes. Ava says, oh my gosh, she looks so young. I told you. You want to tell me your age? You want to tell me how old you is?
Well, I'm 66.8 months retirement. This is my
66.
retirement. But I'm not retiring right this minute. Maybe next year.
So 66, guys. My queen, my other woman. Me and my sisters call her. We call her our main broad, our main squeeze. Because that's what my father.
God. Oh God.
My father used to call her that, and so we just took on the tradition after he passed. Black Pearl says, "Hi, Mom." Maria says, "Hello." Miss Judy. Maria says she's lovely. She is. I told you. Judy, you look just like your mom. Beautiful mom. Yes.
Thank you.
Maria says, oh, goodness. She looks so young. That's your sister. Wow. Nice looking family. Oh, yeah. You are truly her mini-me gorgeous.
Oh, my God. You used to see the girls.
They okay.
April and them.
Honey, let me tell you something. My mom, she had 5 girls. Okay. I'm the first. And the most gorgeous. But they okay. They okay. They all right. Let me see. You are truly her mini-me gorgeous. Maria says, really, she does. She really does. Jacqueline says, hi, Miss Florida and Mrs. Geraldine. Yes. All my people saying hello to my mother.
Thank you. Hello.
Maria says, beautiful as she is.
Thank you. No, I think that,
wow, you would never know it. Judy, your mom looks beautiful. I see where you got that nice skin from. I know. Ain't I fine? Wow, she is beautiful, Miss Judy says. Yes. Unique One says, beautiful ladies. Miss Deborah says, Miss Geraldine, you have a wonderful daughter, Miss Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
She's the best. The oldest.
Tell them the truth about me. I
gotta come to her to get advice.
She says that. Maria says, oh boy, your poor mom, she must be strong. Yes.
Oh, Lord.
I think you muted. No.
Did I?
Hopefully you guys can still hear us. I don't have it on mute. Hopefully it's still there.
Well, maybe check your phone.
Make sure. Can you guys hear me? Yes, Miss Geraldine, we're lucky to have your daughter on our lives. Oh, thank you, Maria. And Yeah, thank you for taking out Jerk just now. I appreciate that.
Mm.
I got some good people. I got really good
Well, we
people.
need to win now. We need to. I need to play too now. I need to do something. Can
Oh,
I get a
Miss
number?
Casino, if we ever do decide to do a meet and greet, it'll probably at the Seminole Hard Rock. And
Woo!
we're gonna have her host it.
Oh, wow.
Miss Casino lady
Oh
here.
my
Miss
gosh.
Winner. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's my love. That's my heartbeat right here. She okay.
Oh.
But honey, she feisty. She feisty. You ever seen her see the older lady know what she want, order her fries, how she want her food at McDonald's? I want my fries hot, fresh out the
Yeah, because
grease.
they service what they say millions. So if you do, then give me my food correct.
Uh-oh.
You make all this money for this, you know, the crap that they give you.
Right. Right.
But but the fries are good.
She like the fries. Now, I ain't gonna start nothing. Where's my potato pie?
Oh Lord.
Y'all, I told you. She knows this time of year I start asking. But I ain't gonna ask this year. We're going through too much. And my mom, she needs to heal up. She's going through some things too. So y'all keep my mom in prayer.
Thank
We're trying to
you.
get her retired. We're just trying to make it, y'all.
Yeah. Oh
We're just trying to
gosh.
make it. And with this blow with my aunt, it really hurts.
Unexpected.
It's
Yeah.
it hurts. We were
Yeah.
just in this living. I was telling them we were doing karaoke. We were just having a good time.
Yeah.
And she comes in the room. She said, "I got to tell you something. She's gone." And I'm like, "What?" So that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's a sad moment. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's a pure nut that left here.
Yeah.
Pure nut.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
It's sad because now there's no mom or no dad.
Yeah.
I know those
For my
kids.
cousins.
I know they're broken,
Yeah.
but I know they're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Yeah.
be okay. That's why store up memories.
Yep.
That's gonna get you through.
That's it.
It ain't the same. It hurts. Death is, ugh,
Yeah.
it's horrible. It's horrible.
It is.
It's horrible.
It really
But
is.
hold on to those memories,
Yes.
'cause that definitely will get you through.
Yes. Amen.
And you're gonna always have your moments.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anything else you wanted to say to the people?
That's it. I had to come on and
Tell them you want to tell me off.
well.
She be saying that. She said, "I'm gonna come. I'm gonna embarrass you. I'm like, well, come on with it. Come on with
Yeah,
it."
where's the number? I want the number too.
Oh,
Okay. Block me. Stop.
you see how she is?
Ah,
You see? I
let me
told
stop.
you
Let
if
me
I
stop.
y'all, I had made a joke with her. I said if I won the Powerball or the Mega Ball, that I said I would wait, an extra week to tell her. And she said, "What?" Almost went off, got that broom across my head. She said, You bet not keep me at that job longer than I have to be." I said, "Ma, they got the process stuff. They got you got to have the check. Don't walk off. We didn't get the check yet. You can't just walk off without the check. You got to have the check." But yeah, but that's
I was
my.
trying to get your. I can't get that picture right.
Oh,
Your
let me show
girls,
you the whole
but
crew.
I can't get. I
If
can't
y'all want
get.
to see my family,
That's in the younger day.
so that's my mom, Geraldine. That's my dad, Cornette Jeffrey Moore. That's me, my sister Cherie. She's a year under me. My sister Daryl, she's a twin with this twin right here. That beautiful girl, Carriette, she's okay. And then my baby sister, whom I love, Carlette. So this is my family. This is the 5 girls. Now they're beautiful.
Oh God, they gonna get you.
However, there's only one.
It's
Let me
it's
let
April and them,
it's
huh?
I tell this joke to everybody. You know how there's Diana Ross and the Supremes? Okay. Um how Martha and the Vandellas? It's April and the girls. This after the first one, don't nobody really count them. I mean, they care, but it ain't the same.
Have you sung for them, April, yet?
What
Did
you
you
want
tell
me
them
to
about your
sing?
talent?
Oh, they know I can sing. Y'all know I can't sing. She's joking because she knows I'm a fool. I really am a fool. When y'all catch me on a good day, I'm a fool. But yeah, that's my family. That's us. So that's how we do it. Miss Deborah says we can hear you. Yes, Miss Florida. She says laugh out loud. Casino, that right down my alley. Yo,
Oh
yeah. Yeah, she's a
Lord.
casino lady. I've never
Oh
been. She
Lord.
goes all the time.
Dragon Link and what else?
Yes, it's fine now. We'll certainly
Mm-hmm.
will. We will be okay, Miss Florida, Miss Jarling. Yes. Miss Kelly says, me too. Deborah.
Mm-hmm.
Tanya, praying for you all. I know you feel lots of love, strength
Mm-hmm.
from Germany. Thank you from Germany. We love
Wow.
you.
Yes.
Maria is so true. What we remember lives forever. Yes. Ava,
Mm-hmm.
now she's living her best life. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And Maria says, thank you so much for coming to Mrs. Geraldine. What a privilege to have you tonight.
Thank
Yes.
you.
And Miss Kelly says they will always be a part of you. Always remember the good times.
Amen.
Exactly.
Amen to that.
Maria
Mm-hmm.
says, always. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly, a beautiful family. Oh, yeah. We
Yeah.
fine. Gorgeous. Miss Florida, beautiful
A
family.
little
Haha.
lulu, but we are.
We crazy. We ain't got it all right. Tight. But we do what we got to do. Let me tell you something about my mom. I'm going to embarrass her for a
Oh
second.
Lord.
This lady,
Lady.
when we was living in the Bronx, New York before we left, 4 girls at the time. She had 2 in a stroller. And we were coming from the grocery store. Me and my sister, Sheree, that's a year younger than me, we're carrying bags. My mom's carrying bags, heavy bags, got them in the stroller. And so we're going upstairs because we live up 4 flights in the Bronx. And the stroller, before we can get into the building, collapsed. It broke. It was a twin stroller. Do you know this woman carried her babies,
It was much smaller then, okay?
groceries, and said, I wish a what? I wish somebody would mess with me while I'm out here with this stuff busted. This lady ain't nothing to play with. That's why I don't mess with her. I don't play with her. Like she, and when she in there cooking with her knives, I stand back when I talk because I don't know what Brooklyn gonna come out of her. I don't know. I don't know. She raised from the
No, I'm
BK.
raised in Brooklyn, but I'm from the Bronx, okay? Tony from the
She
Bronx.
Tony Montana from the
Okay,
Bronx.
okay,
That's what she say.
okay.
But she BK. She hope. She hope. But yeah, Ava says, yeah, I need to hit the casino.
Mm-hmm.
And Miss Deborah Watson, the wonderful money links. Yes.
Yeah,
She said the money. You know about the money links?
the Dragon Link. Well, she said money links.
The wonderful money links?
Mm.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a whole lot of games
Whole
in
lot
there.
of
I don't
games.
know.
Maria
Mm-hmm.
Princess, do you do reading? Really? Who asked that?
Maybe we look like because we got this on our head.
Yeah, I'll
We
do a
must
reading
say,
for you.
yeah.
Send me my cash up
Okay.
$5,000, and I'll tell you your future. Ain't nothing.
No, let me answer the number. Okay,
You.
go around one time, go back around the other way, and you'll hit 100 or
I'm
whatever you
telling you.
want to say.
You guys want a good pick 3 number? What am I gonna say, team? 911. Anybody wants that number? And watch people go say, girl, you know that's good.
Oh,
Let me
that's
go
your
ahead and play
grandma's
it.
birthday.
Oh,
If
nine
that's a
eleven,
9/11.
9/11. My grandmother's birthday.
Yeah,
Rest in peace to my grandmother in Brooklyn.
yeah.
Um,
And Uvalda's gonna be her funeral's gonna be 9/11.
is it?
Is that
Ooh.
right? And
Ooh.
we'll be in the air on
Ugh.
9/11. Oh Lord.
Scott Messersmith, I like VGT systems at casinos. You know anything about that?
Mm-mm.
VGT? Oh,
Mm-mm.
okay. And Princess, for free, I'll send you love in my heart. Thank you, Princess. I appreciate that. I think some people be saying, hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Thank you. Shout out to my moderators, J212, for getting these people out of here. Thank you.
Wow. Awesome.
Thank you, Maria Scartozzi, for making sure we're good. And Miss Shauna, I know you're another one from North Carolina. Thank you for getting these people blocked. I appreciate it.
Wow.
I know we went off. I know I'm gonna get back to numbers, but we're gonna spend
Yeah.
time with the family, and hopefully we'll have her
Okay.
on more
I'll
often.
leave y'all alone.
No,
It's good
you're
they got
good.
them trolls, huh? Because
Yeah, they.
people,
Yeah,
I try to figure things out. What their thought process?
yeah. I they ain't got
What are they
nothing to do.
thinking? I mean, you say A and they find like ZZ. What do you get? How
Yeah.
do you get that out of? I don't
Yeah.
understand their thought process. You
Yeah.
say this, and they take it to a whole nother level.
Level. I know.
Really, you say something kind, they come
Mm-hmm.
out with something. You
Yeah.
know how you look, how this, how
Oh, I
that,
know.
and I guess that's why I don't get on social media. I want to,
Do it.
because I know I'm the other
They
side.
people gonna talk about you for free. You might
That's
as well
true.
get
Well, I
paid
might as well
for it.
get paid for it, right? Okay, cool.
Okay. Okay, honey.
Let me let you get back to work because you got to make that money.
Make that money. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all say
Thank you,
what's up to my mom
guys.
and bye to my mom
Thank you.
for right
You've been
now.
so kind. Thank you. Even though I don't know what I was doing when y'all was saying hi, I was trying to say hi back and
Yeah,
something I
you
didn't
just
press.
wait for the key,
Okay.
the keypad to come on, and then you can
Okay.
speak.
All right.
So I'm a
Next time, well, you show me how to do it later or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Just click on and you can
So I
just
won't
say hi.
embarrass myself too
No,
bad.
you're good.
I know the haters out there say, "Oh my God, her mother is gonna. She don't know what to do."
Oh,
No,
I
I don't know
love
what to
it.
do, but I'm
That's
okay.
if they
I'm
wanna
human.
if they wanna pay me for coming on and acting stupid, that's their business.
Oh,
Okay.
they could come help me clean up tonight. I'm trying to get rid of stuff.
There's nothing wrong in here.
They could
This
come help me.
this I was looking for.
Oh, this is yours.
I was just about to tell Amazon about themselves. I need my vitamin C. Okay. I'm going to get back to the room, guys. Hold on.
All
And we're going to get
right.
Tennessee done. Okay.
No snack. No snack food.
I know. Hold on, guys. And you want a snack?
No, I was on the plane. I'm fine.
I got some chips.
I just had some. I'm fine.
And I got some Lorna Doones. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Y'all got to chill out with my mom for that was a surprise. We going through it. Y'all just keep us in prayer. But yeah, that was my mom. Thank y'all for being so nice. And shout out to my moderators. Thank you guys. Miss Kelly says, me too, Deborah. Tanya, praying for you all. I got that one. I think I read all that. Hold on. Maria, we love it. Miss Deborah, Miss Florida, your mom and me would have a great time at the casino. Ah, yeah, that's her thing. I've never been. Maria, good question, Miss Geraldine. They are miserable. Yes, they are. Yes, the trolls are. Scott, that number hit Kansas August 31st evening, 911. Gotcha. Yeah, so it looks like her funeral. I know I won't be there, but that's okay. Judy, bye. Laugh out loud. I'm telling you, Maria, the people that mind don't matter. The people that matter don't mind. Yes. Miss Deborah, much love to your mom. Thank you so much. Maria Scartosi, all love here. J212 Maria, say it again for the people in the back. Yeah, because they need to hear it. J212 Maria, say it again for the people in the back. There she goes, merching those cookies. I'm telling you, I love my cookies now. Maria, laugh out loud. J212, good night, Mama Geraldine. Yeah, she's probably going to rest. Maria, that was special. It was. That's the first time she's been on. Sharon Howard, good night, Mrs. Geraldine. I'll let her know. And Miss Kelly, thank you for sharing your mom with us. Just young and beautiful she is. She's that's why I'm bothering. Miss Judy, I love that, Maria. Jacqueline, sending healing prayers and comforting hugs your way. Thank you guys for making that such a special moment for my mom. Maria, laugh out loud. I'm still back at Tennessee. I'm back. I had to come back and plug the phone up. She gets so nervous every time her don't be, because she wants to be on, like, social media. And I told her, I said, I don't care what people say. You go out there and do what you got to do. She's such a smart lady. She sews. She does a lot. She's a pretty neat chick. However, she feisty. I told you I don't play with my mom. Mm-mm. But yeah, y'all got to see my sisters, my parents, the crew. Everybody always used to say, "Where's April and Cherie and then the girls?" And they'd be like, "What? Why y'all never?" Because it's too many. After the first one and two, they don't be thinking about nobody. I love them though. I love my sisters. They just, it is what it is. But I thank y'all so much for the prayers and stuff. Thank y'all for tuning me. I didn't think I was going to even be on this long, but when she said she wanted to come on, that she would, I wanted to make sure she does, because we were joking about that for a long time. Now, getting Mr. Florida, my husband, to come on, that would be nice. J212, everything about you says you come from a dynamic gene pool. Beautiful. Thank you so much. I had some cool parents. Cool parents. Maria is so true. Thank you so much, Miss J. Miss Janine. You new favorite Chinese woman. You speak such good English. What? I'm gonna let that go. I am not Chinese. What is? Thank you, Maria. Oh my gosh. You see? Thank y'all. Shout out to my moderators. Thank you. I'm still looking at Tennessee, guys. I'm sorry. You never know what's gonna happen on our Friday night lives from now on. So hopefully when we're in the membership, I can get my husband to get on. And y'all really see how crazy I can get. But we like to have fun when we're getting along. We have our moments. But we have our moments. We're family. We're not perfect. Trust me. But yeah, I got all right family. They okay. They all right. They just get on my nerves. But yeah, that's my queen. That's my heart. Miss Deborah, Mrs. J, and Miss Maria on it. Yes. Miss Judy, oh my God, what in the world was he talking about? The same mess? My favorite black person, Jackie Chan, is not black. Stop. I'm going to hide them. Stupid. I told you, people have nothing else to do. I'm sorry about that. But, yeah, we've just been going through it the last couple of months. Just with so much. One of my sisters have to have surgery. Just a lot of stuff going on. But you know what? We're just going to keep it going. That's what we do. That's all I can ever tell anybody to do. Just keep it positive. Because we go through our own stuff, But thank y'all for welcoming my mom, and I so appreciate that. If I could just get my husband to get on here, he'll be okay. Because he act like he all of that. I told you, he's from New Jersey. They think they all that. And they ain't. They got a little patch of grass, and they think they all that. And I'm not saying every person from New Jersey, just most. So, yeah. So, yeah, Miss Judy, I don't know what he was talking about. Then he talking about Jackie Chan was black. I know it's Friday night. Oh, my gosh. I know it's Friday night. For sure. For sure. So, I'm looking at Tennessee now. I'm trying to figure out where... Like, you see that 527? Notice how that came for a couple states? Those are the key pairs. Those key pairs are so important for some states. Like, I'm looking at this 020. Those were key pairs. And Tennessee, y'all have to pay attention to that because they're coming. I see a 202, 325, 189. But they're mirroring, and I think that's what Miss Kelly was talking about for Tennessee. They're mirroring like crazy. They are. So sometimes you're picking some really nice numbers, and then it's like a mirroring issue, but that's okay. That's okay. Miss Judy, Maria, you missed one. Who? Maria, not easy, Judy. Miserable. Should, yes. Don't worry about it. We'll catch them. This now. I hope people understand. This is why we're in the membership a lot when we're doing our live streams. This is the why. But like I said, you come out, you never know. My mom happened to see it. She wanted to pop on, so that's a good thing. What is this channel about? We're a Pick 3 lottery channel. Okay, we're talking about lottery strategies, how to pick some hot numbers. And right now I'm actually looking at Pick 3 Tennessee. So if that's your thing, stick around. We'd love to have you. If not, we appreciate you checking with us. Did you do Pick 3 PA? No, I haven't touched any of those, and I probably may not tonight because I'm probably go after Tennessee. I'm probably going to get ready to get off. But I'll see if I could look at a quick number. I don't know about a quick workout, but maybe just a few numbers. Shauna, Pick 3. Oh, you were telling them that? Yeah, we're talking about Pick 3. So we're looking at. I'm still looking at Tennessee. Just trying to see where a lot of the numbers are forming. Just trying to go back. Okay. I thought I saw 153, 653. And try not to go back on states like this too much. Did Florida have a 163 this week too? I think so. That looks familiar. 53653. Okay, come on, Tennessee. 353, 527. All right. I'm just trying to follow up with a few things, but it's just not panning out just yet. 8. Okay, well, how are you guys getting your doubles then? That's the next question. If you don't see hits like coming straight across as often as you would like, the other thing is to look for key pairs or key mirrors or doubles that could be coming that are using the keys. That's very important as well. I'm looking. Okay, well, Tennessee. See that 786 became a 367. Did they mirror that? No, that was a 281 there. Two 8 6 7 8 1. Okay. I don't know. 7. Okay, let me look at the slanted one. ones. 589. It's like everywhere I'm looking, I see nice numbers. I see them on key, but they're mirroring them like really bad. I see them. Let me see here. Miss Kelly, a few times this week I had a number and they brought the mirror for example 917, they brought 412. Yeah. Miss Deborah, Miss Florida, watch my number hit Florida. I hope it does hit. I hope it does hit, hon. Miss Shauna J, you should have let me get that person first. Ma'am, you're so nice. Keep smiling. God bless you. Thank you, Ranjit. J2 Tub, I think we tagged him at the same time. Miss Shauna, I was gonna give him the business. Oh Lord, y'all hear my moderators? J2, I know that's right, Miss Shauna. Yeah, they be out there. They be with that foolishness. They are, Miss Kelly. They are mirroring. I'm gonna have to figure out. I think I have an idea for a rundown, but I don't want to say it. I'm gonna wait. But I noticed they are doing a lot of key pairs. Like remember on September 3rd, 020 came out. So think about it. You got the 00 pair. Today the 527 came out. So your state likes key pairs. They like them. They like them a lot. Especially when they're a mixed. I see that. Now, if I can just go back and track without going too far, and that's the trick. Because I don't even know where they got the 527 from. Oh, man. Yeah, they're mirroring. Let me try one more time with the 1, 2, 3. Where are they coming out with that? On the 1, 2, 3, 7, 2. That was the day before. Okay, that's a little closer. And 0, 2, 0. 5, 3. I'm looking at anything that has a key of 5 or 0 in it. I see that they like those. Ooh, that's a little funky on these rundowns. Okay. I see what you mean about the mirroring. 648. Okay, so just like 143 or 64, but they play 693. Gotcha. Unless I need to go in another direction. Let me see here. 202. What about the 3-3 that hit? Oh my gosh. I'm not saying I'm stomped on it. I see what they're doing, but goodness, they're 3-3. But that's 3-3-5. You would have to mirror that. Oh my gosh. They are getting funky with Tennessee. Okay. I'm not liking it. I don't normally want to call a draw, but I've been looking at them for quite a few minutes now. Let me look at it slanted. Don't give up. Okay, hold on. Now start slanting your numbers. Let's look at them slanted. Let me look at them slanted. they're serious too. They are really. Honey, I'm gonna need some more time on Tennessee, but I'll show you what I have. Everything is either you have to mirror or you have to do this or that. So I'm gonna call it a draw, but I'll show you what I have and possible ones to look out for. One thing I do notice that they do like, I'm still, has some possible numbers. 506, 107. And I mean everything. Everything I'm looking at, they've mirrored. I'm like, how the heck? So I got to figure out the trick for them. They've mirrored everything. Okay. They've mirrored everything. Some ones to look out for. Okay. Okay, that's what we'll do. I'll show that for anybody in Tennessee. I want to show you guys something with the key pairs. Okay. Let me get back to this chat. Lord, what happened? What did I miss? Miss Kelly, you were looking like I was looking at the number this week. Honey, you know I'm gonna have to do some work on Tennessee, so make sure you email me this after the weekend. Ooh, we got to. I got to study them. Miss Shauna talking about give him $200. Who's giving who said to give them $200 on this live stream? What? J212 in his dreams, but not in this space. Thank you. Miss Shauna says, right, Kelly. We all need our 200, Shauna. I'm telling you. Kelly, yes, Kelly. Scott Mitchell, Tennessee. You said 859. That might be a key number 85. I gotcha. I'm looking. They are mirroring everything. I see 985, Scott. From there, 367, I see it like right across the grid, and it's sitting on top of keys. I'll show them that in a second. Miss Kelly, okay, I will email you on money. Yeah, but let me show you what I do have. I don't want to just leave you without, because I gotta do something. So let me show you something. Hold on, guys. Okay. So here's what I want you guys to understand. And I think I went through this. I know they kind of go off sometimes. But I want you to pay attention to this hit 527. Notice how all the keys are in one line. 0, 5, 2, and 7. That came from the day before. If you're looking at your 1, 2, 3, 7, 2, 5. Okay? 7, 2, 5, and then it hit. They're using the keys itself. I noticed this with some other states. As soon as you get the mixed keys of 0s, 2s, 7s, and 5s, they are really, they're really focusing on those particular hits. The other possibility would have been 220 because it's actually a mirror of 527. Okay, so notice here the other day they had a 020. Notice the keys are mixed. They're mixed here. So that probably came from a couple days back. I did not see it on any of the grids here. Now, because they're taking a couple days to travel, Tennessee, you might want to look at 202, 707. Okay. Some other stuff that you may want to look for, 075, 570. They're the same number. Okay. Also, if you're looking at the 527 just that hit, 022 could be something else. Now, generally speaking, when I see these keys, sometimes numbers will hit on the top of the bottom, but I noticed they've been playing the keys itself. So anytime you see keys that have mix of 0s, 5s, 2s, and 7s, Tennessee, please be on the alert. I'm going to put those in there. Sorry I took so much time with that, but I wanted to see what we could do and not just give up on it. I'm telling you, but I'm going to figure out why they're mirroring those other numbers for you guys. And so we could figure how to get them, even if they want to pull the mirrors, Miss Kelly. Okay? So we'll talk about that. Thank you for your patience. That one took me a minute. And I see why she asked, because there's perfect, wonderful possible numbers, but they're mirroring them. And it's okay. That means we may have to figure out another rundown for that if we don't want to keep mirroring, or figure out exactly which digit to mirror, so you don't have too many possibilities when you play. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. 3, 4. Let me get back to the live stream and let me shorten the screen here. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some cleaning up my files, as everything is running slow on this computer. I mean everything. And it's okay. I guess it's just time for a reset. Time for a reset, y'all. Because I need it. I need it. It's been a long week. And then I got other things that are been going on, just, personal wise, and on top of all of this. I'm just like, oh man. But that's okay. You live and you learn. That's what we do. We live and you learn. Okay, Maria, I see it. My battery's about to die. I love you all. See you all on Tuesday. You got it. You have a wonderful week, and I'm about to get off myself, my love. Thank you for moderating. Enjoy, and we'll see ya. We'll see ya. Tennessee numbers. I like 022. Again, I'm just keeping up with the keys since they're playing those kind of hard. I like 22. Oh, 220. I already have that. 075. Let me see, something else to look at. I got 202 again. Dang, that 202 may be hot for Tennessee. And 707. Oh, I see 202 coming quite a few times, guys. Did I put 525? Let me put 525 so I see that. So yeah, pay attention the next couple days to see if those mixed keys are working. Okay, and let me put a star here. And I'm about to call it the night. I appreciate you guys. No, honey, I noticed that 202, but it's, you know what tricks people? Because if it's not in a particular order, they'll bypass it. That 202 is looking good. You got 202, 220, 022. It's in here quite a few times. So that might be something to look out for. So pay attention to the mixed keys. I noticed that with another state, they're throwing mixed keys a lot, which is nice. If you see the two key types, put them together, play them bad boys. Not that I guarantee anything, but play them. I had a good time with y'all. Thank y'all for your support tonight. I really do. Hopefully I didn't miss out on anybody. Thank you guys just for your prayers, your support, your love. Miss Deborah Watson, Miss Florida, got to see if my number Cash Pot late night hit 5. Got to see if it hit. Oh, I hope it does. That's right. Well, what time? Because we can stay on till then. I'm going to stay on for a couple minutes just to talk. So if you guys got to go and start your Friday nights, it's no problem. It's no problem. I just appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Miss Kelly, I got you. Thanks. I appreciate it. It's been a hard week. And I've been, I wanted to also talk about this, but I'm going to probably talk more about this in the membership. But I'm going to bring this to everyone's attention. When I do prediction lists for the membership in the channel, a lot of work goes into them. And some people want me to shorten lists. Some people say, I don't like the list. but they hit. They hit. Like, for instance, it's not my biggest day, but yesterday, look at this. Look at all these numbers. The daily list was a hot winner. Look, you see all these numbers? You see all this? Yes, we do that. But I had someone, and I'm going to bring this up for everybody, got upset because their state, it hit, but it didn't hit on the list they wanted. And I said, hold up, but win is a win. I predicted it, it hit, awesome. But because it didn't hit on the, and they're a member and they know better. And they'll probably say, well, I'm new, I don't know. Like, don't do that. And they try to blow my spot up like I did something wrong. I've been dealing with foolishness all week, and I just don't have the time. We're going to talk more about this in the membership. But just know when we're putting when I'm putting these prediction lists together, I'm not telling you to play all the numbers. You're not supposed to. I don't care what prediction list someone gives you. Find out if you're seeing any of the numbers in your rundowns. It should only be a key few. It should not be a whole bunch of numbers. And you compare the list. Just compare it. Don't start sitting up here talking, oh, I don't like this list. It's too many numbers. You're not supposed to play a whole bunch of numbers. But if you see a few key numbers and you're thinking about playing them, at least they're there, because they're only my suggestions. But I'm saying this to say that anyone thinking about coming into the membership, please note that we don't baby anybody. We can't afford to do that. There's so many of us, and we got to get through a lot of information in a certain point of time. That's why I cut the public live streams a little shorter, because it's a lot of work. And a lot of people don't appreciate the work that we're doing. And I've learned to cut back. I learned when we come out here, I got to deal with the people, with our members. Why? Because, you know, they're what's making it happen. And some people will say, well, that's not fair. No, it is fair, because you get to sit back and watch the creation of all this, how this evolves. And if you sit back and learn, a lot of times you'll see exactly what we're talking about in your state, in your rundowns. And people, they want the fast answer, but they don't want to put in the work. If you're doing this, you got to put in the work. Pick 3 should be fun, but you have to know what you're doing. And you can't just listen to someone tell you, oh, that number's good. You better know it's good, because you need to start setting your state's patterns. Because you get mad, oh, they gave me this number. That's why we always say for entertainment purposes only. Why? Because we have to cover ourselves. We know there's no guarantee. Scott did it perfectly. Yep, for entertainment only. Why? Because we know people will go and say, well, they made me spend this money. No, we didn't. You grown. Don't do that. Don't do that. So yeah, there's a lot going on. But at the same time, like I said, I love Pick 3 Lottery. I love helping people. I love going through strategies and giving out numbers. But there's a lot of things that have to be reserved for our membership. And if you guys want those perks, please, we welcome you. Okay? But when you get there, we still have to work. We still have to you still have to study. You still have to see what's going on in your state. Things change. Oh gosh. I work on these states every day. Things change. The rhythms change. You have to change with it. Miss Deborah, Miss Florida, I'm sorry, Miss Kelly, I got you. Thanks. Miss Deborah says, good night, Miss Florida. Pray for your family. You do not have to wait. We are good. Okay. I just wanted to make sure, my love. But I do appreciate you guys, but make sure, I don't care what information you receive tonight, the numbers or anything. I just want y'all to be blessed. Miss Deborah says, Miss Florida, you did hit. That's one of our cash poppers. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. That's some good news. Even though you didn't hit the Pick 3, but you did hit the Pick 3 the other day, so I'm happy about that. We have our cash pop. I don't know if not every state has cash pop, but the states that do, I do have a few cash pop videos. But if you guys in the membership want more workouts where we can kind of figure out more of the patterns, let me know. I'll try to make sure we get those done, but you have to comment. Please don't email me, because if I delete the email by mistake and I forget your request, then you're going to be upset with me. So make sure any requests, pick 3 or cash pop for the members, and I'll know you're a member because you're going to have that beautiful star by you. Um, oh, Miss Deborah, and oh, she got her, she got hers. Miss Deborah, y'all make sure y'all thank Miss Deborah. She just sent me a cash out. I'm gonna tell your business. Here we go. I see it. She sent me a cash out for $160. Thank you so much for that. That's our joke. And she's so giving, and she doesn't have to do that. She just does. And thank you so much. We also had another member that hit straight and gave me a cash app today. Thank you so much for that. That is so appreciated. Thank you guys. And I'm so proud of you. Miss Deborah is part of the Cash App crew. It's her, it's Tanisha, Sandman family, Mendados. I'm missing somebody. Who else? Who else are we missing? It's the cash pot, and it probably is going to be my husband, Mr. Florida, soon. So, because we'll probably start picking, because a lot of folks have been picking the cash pot. I never, because I didn't know nothing about it. They dared me one night to start looking at it, and I had some 2 numbers I told them to pay attention to. I didn't think nothing of it. Next thing I know, they emailing me, Miss Florida, your guess is right. I said, it was? It's weird. But that's my cash pop crew. Miss Deborah, thank you so much for the blessing. Thank you so much. Y'all make sure, yes, say congratulations to Miss Deborah. And Miss Kelly, congratulations, Deborah. Miss Judy, congratulations. She deserves it. JT, and she just said, I'm waiting for my numbers. See how she's convicted in her head? Miss Kelly, awesome, Deborah. Miss Jacqueline, congratulations, Deborah. D-Listo 2, congrats, Miss Deborah, and thank you for everything. That's the husband, Mr. Florida, in case y'all don't know. Hopefully, we can get him on a live so y'all can just pick on him. Just pick on him and have him answer questions and stuff. But yes, thank you so much for that. And Miss Deborah says, thank you, Mr. Florida. No, thank you. I'm so grateful for y'all. Y'all have no idea what y'all do for me and my family. And hopefully, now that you met my mom, y'all can put the name to the face now. You know what I got to deal with, okay? BK in the house. She says Bronx. But to me, she reminds me more of a Brooklyn girl, because she's real tough. Like, she looks sweet, but honey, my mom ain't nothing to play with. She ain't nothing to play with. But I so appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, Miss Deborah. Again, thank you for all of you guys, your prayers. Y'all really made my night tonight, because I was so sad when I got on here. I didn't want to tell anybody till the end. Just shout out to my family in Brooklyn, my cousins Jonathan and Sylvia and Samantha. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. I'm going to miss my Aunt Balda. You, Balda. Y'all just, y'all hang in there. Y'all keep us in prayer, please. And I love y'all. Thank you so much. Made it a good night for me. Miss J, oh, go ahead, Miss Deborah. You are blessed to be a blessing. She is. She really is. She's really been, and y'all all have. Just because everybody doesn't sin, y'all all are a blessing. Y'all are such a blessing to me in this channel, and the way we're growing and we're forming. I couldn't have asked for a better group of people to serve. And I hope that the things that I'm doing, I hope it pays off for everyone. That's the whole goal of the channel. So y'all could become better pick 3 players. But when we're in that membership, we're family back there. So I just want to extend the invitation to those that are not in the membership. Become a member today. Join us. So when we get back there and we do our thing, you'll know why the hard work is done and why we're getting the results we're getting. Not that I can guarantee, because it's still work. But thank you guys. I love y'all. Y'all have an amazing weekend. Once again, thank you, Miss Deborah, for the blessing. Congratulations on your win. You was waiting for it, and it came. And I'm so proud of you. Brian, we love you. We're going to keep you in our prayers. Thank you, Brian. Thank you so much for that, because I need them. I need them. Rest in peace again to my Aunt Yabalda Santos. I love you forever. And y'all be good. And I'll see y'all on the next video. All right, y'all. See you.